Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Data here, and welcome at long last the 2028 postseason here in Toronto. We have made it in our fourth season with the Blue Jays in episode number 9 of our live MLB The Show 25 franchise mode series. We finally made the postseason after heartbreak in years 1, 2, and 3. We thought we were cursed, but could this potentially be our salvation, keeping us from getting fired as well here in Toronto? As we've squeaked into the postseason, we'll be in the AL wildcard against the Cleveland Guardians. Now the question is, what can we do? How much noise can we make? We've made it to the dance. Now what will we do on the dance floor? We'll go ahead and get started in about, we'll do it at the 5-minute mark, as I'm starting earlier than usual. I usually start at 7 p.m. Eastern. Here we are now at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. So I'm starting earlier than usual, so I'll allow some time for everybody to get into the stream. And at the 9-minute mark, we'll go ahead and get started. So if you're watching after you've already gone live, you can hop ahead to that point, and that's when the postseason will start rolling. I'll pull up the depth chart as I usually do. We definitely have a lot of strong pieces here in Toronto, but will we be able to come together in the postseason and get it done? Second in contact, second in pitching, 6th in defense, but 12th in power and 28th in speed. Ranked second overall in the league, but just squeaked into the wild card. So goes to show how those ratings don't always mean a lot. I'll just take care of my YouTube side of things over here. Hope you're all having a lovely Thursday evening, as I always say. Lovely weather here, especially 25 plus degrees Celsius. It's been a great time getting outdoors. Hope that you've gotten outside a little bit. Maybe watch this on a walk, listen to it as you're walking down the street, enjoying some fresh air, perhaps. I know some people listen and can't always watch, so they rely on the commentary, which is another great idea. I'll just do my last little things here, send out the tweet, and then we'll get started. After we just made it in the playoffs, finishing 85 and 77, we missed the playoffs 2 years ago, going 83 and 79. Now this year, 85 and 77, we just had enough to make it. Hobbsy's the first one in. Go Jays. Well, first one to leave a comment, I suppose. Welcome to one of our channel members, Mr. Hobbsy93. Remember, we only have a few more days, actually. If you want to be one of the founding channel members, I believe it expires on the 21st to become a founding channel member. Then after that, you're just a channel member. That's perfectly fine as well. But if you want to be a founding channel member, we're in the last week or so. So go ahead, scroll down, click join, and see what the perks would be for you, whether you become, whether it be on the YouTube channel or on the Discord server, for what your perks would be if you were to become a channel member here on the channel. Right. Send it out on Twitter. Could this be the Jays' salvation? After no postseason in the last 5 years, year 4 of the GM data era has yielded a postseason berth. Now, can we win our first World Series in 32 years? That'll be the next question. We'll get started in 2 minutes, as we're at the 3-minute mark now. We'll get started in 2 more minutes. Speaking of listening, I have dishes to do, says Hobbsy, before I can start making food, so I'll be listening, but probably not commenting for a little. No problem, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm glad you're able to still listen in. And I know it might be a little difficult that I'm starting a half hour earlier, but I wanted to do so because, 1, I had the time, and 2, I want to get recording on the Islanders series. So if this is a World Series run, cross your fingers, I don't want to only start recording at midnight. So hopefully saving a half hour there will get me a little extra sleep tonight. Once I'm done recording or live streaming this, I'll go record the Islanders off-season on NHL 25. One of our many channel series here on the channel, as we have recorded series, live stream series, and much, much more. So Tarek, keep forgetting, Tarek Skubal, in his second full year as a Blue Jay, his first fully healthy season as a Blue Jay, he went ahead and had a 3.08 ERA and 23 quality starts out of 33. Got to give it to him there. And let's see. Jose Barrios continues to be such a machine. Jose Barrios is something special. His best season as a J, according to at least his ERA, and out of 33 starts, 23 quality. Yes, his best season as a Blue Jay, as he's had 22, 23, 21, now 23 quality starts, yes, in his, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th full year as a J. Love us some Jose Barrios at the age of 33. And we'll get started in about 30 seconds. We had some younger pitchers in our rotation. Ricky Tiedemann in his sophomore year. We had... Where is he? Do they show him on the screen? No, they don't. We also had Savage in his rookie year. Actually, no, he's right there. Yes, Savage, 82 overall. Yes, rookie season. His numbers were so-so at 4.96 ERA, but still, out of his 17 starts, 6 quality, about a third for a rookie season. We can deal with that. So now we've arrived at the 5-minute mark. Let's get this party started, ladies and gentlemen, for the 2028 postseason. We finally made it. It took us 4 long years, but we're here. After the Blue Jays have not been to the postseason now in 5 years, it is now the 2028 opportunity. No World Series in 32 years. And now this is our chance to try and make some noise. Mackenzie, welcome to the stream as well. So we have, looking at our lineup right here. Actually, maybe I'll look at the stats for the year that was. So, actually, no, we can't look in the postseason. Oh, well, we do know that if we look at it this way, Bo Bichette, our leadoff man, he bat 258 this year. He had his ups and downs, hot and cold as our leadoff guy, but with that speed and everything, we were happy to have him there. It's the first year of that new $15 million deal, or the second year? He kind of split leadoff duties as well with Justin Crawford, who has the 90 speed. We picked him up from the Phillies, one of their top prospects in their system. Welcome to the stream, Cagney. We ended up trading Santander and Owen Casey and Richard Coe, and that pitching prospect with B potential. 3 pieces I didn't really want to move. We traded them for Justin Crawford, as Santander was batting like 140 with just a handful of home runs. So Justin Crawford, 24 years of age with the A potential. He had a solid enough first full MLB season, we can call it that. Batting 257 with 16 home runs, 143 hits, good contact, good growth from all of his attributes, awesome to see. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., bat 280 with 29 home runs, bounced back from last year after he had a big drop-off from his 2026 season. Alec Boehm, yes, we like to see consistency from him. Technically going a bit downhill from his first 2 years. He did miss a few games to injury, could it be? He only played 156, but still 167 hits, 20 home runs. Alex Freeland was the guy that we picked up at the start of the year from the Dodgers, who were burying him. They put him on the trade block. This is one that I'm really glad about. The Kentucky second baseman from Kentucky. He bat 290 this year. Great for the hitting. Solid enough speed, which helped us out because we were really struggling in the speed category. So Alex Freeland being picked up was awesome. He did really well in that infield utility spot, which also allowed Arjun Namala to not have too much pressure on him. The rookie grew to a 79 overall over the course of the year, played in 59 games, batting 259. Very fine numbers, but just Alex Freeland giving him taking some of the pressure off his shoulders was very helpful. Also, Dalton Varsho continues to be a machine. Batting 250 is a machine for him after he bat 211 in 2026. So we'll definitely take that. But really, it was the home runs that impressed us the most. 34 last year and 37 this year. A career high in home runs from the center fielder. So great to see that. Alejandro Kirk had a resurgence. He DH'd as we had the first year from Adley Rutschman, who we signed in free agency. He was a bit underwhelming. He bat 254, 12 home runs, 115 hits, but he did play 132 games, not quite 160 plus or anything like that. So I guess you can kind of chalk it up to that a little bit. Alejandro Kirk was just too good to not have in the lineup. He DH'd and bat 275. With 92 hits in 92 games. Look at that, hit per game. Adley Rutschman, we just saw him. And Drew Waters, another pickup for us around the deadline. Really good fielding, solid speed, good numbers with the bats. We picked him up for some outfield depth. He bat 253 on the season, being buried by the Royals. So it was nice to have that support as well. As Brenton Doyle has had his typical numbers, batting 213. His fielding is why we have him. 0 errors, perfect fielding, all that great stuff. We love Brenton Doyle for what he does. It's just hard to get him playing when he's batting whatever he's batting, 213, right? So he's been in and out. Nolan Shanuel at first base. He only bat 238 this year after batting 280 the year prior. So with the B potential at 81 overall, he's still a question mark for us, yes. Matt Wallner was a huge disappointment. In the sim, doing so well in the last couple of years, batting 310, 302 when we picked him up at the trade deadline. And then in his first full year in Toronto, he bats just 227. We only had him play in 68 games because of how disappointing it ended up being. So hopefully he can get back to what the simulation has shown him to be capable of doing. He signed on for 1 more year, so we're not looking to dump him just yet, but it was definitely concerning. And Namala, as our rookie there in the lineup, he had 59 games, batting 259. He's kind of switching out with Freeland. So full-timer in the near future, but this year more of an ease into his rookie season. In the pitching rotation, Tarek Skubal was the guy, of course, 3.08 ERA, 33 starts, 23 quality starts, 4.8 wins above replacement. Loved to see that from the Californian lefty. Jose Barrios, at 33 years of age, has had his best year as a Blue Jay. Not his winningest, 15, not 16, but still 15 wins, 206 and 2/3 innings pitched, his best ERA, his most quality starts, his wins above replacement at 2.9. He was incredible. Ricky Tiedemann in his sophomore year did pretty well. Saw some nice improvement from his rookie season. Oddman, welcome to the stream. 16 quality starts, 4 more than last year. Bowden Francis was very good. He missed, 13 starts due to injury. In his 20 starts, he had 4 quality starts, 4.05 ERA. And then finally, Landon Knack we picked up, again, from the Dodgers, being buried in their system. The Dodgers have so much talent. We picked him up, and he ended up starting 10 games on the year. Most of those, if not like 9 out of 10 of those, as a Blue Jay. 2.88 ERA, really impressive. I'm glad that Landon Knack has worked out. So our deadline pickups, our little adjustments, they really worked out for us, from Crawford to Knack to Waters. All great pickups. Now in long relief, Jake Bloss, Drew Rasmussen, and Trey Savage, who was in his rookie year. We gave him 17 starts. Knack kind of replaced him there. Close to a 5 ERA. We said, okay, let's put him in the long relief for the postseason now. Mid relief, Andrew Nardi, 3.09 ERA. Brian Hudson, 2.68. Vaughn Costa is only here for as a placeholder. As soon as we get everybody fully healthy, he'll be back down. He did not pitch in the MLB this year. Landon Roop as the setup. He was a random guy offered to us by the Giants in a trade at the start of the year, and I'm glad that they did. 2.89 ERA, 18 holds, 90 and 1/3 innings pitched. Don't mind if I do. And Emmanuel Clase in the end, 41 saves, 9 blown, 8 losses. Yeah, 3.05 ERA. Not his best numbers, we have to admit, but still 41 saves, and he is our guy here in the postseason. Our only injury right now is Dennis Santana, who had a 2.00 ERA. We picked him up from the White Sox. He's out for just a few more days, so once he's back, Vaughn Costa will go back down. But yeah, Dennis Santana also a part of this lineup. So now here we go, ladies and gentlemen, into the postseason. We're facing the Cleveland Guardians in our round 1 matchup. We have not been to the postseason in 5 years, so it's great to be back, the first time in the GM data era. Here in Cleveland, we see... Sorry, James is on board. Long time no here. Sorry, Data, my final season just ended. I'm behind in the Blue Jays series. How did 28 go? I'm assuming you mean the playoffs from the title. LOL, congratulations. Yes, thank you, James. So, yeah, 2028 saw us go 85 and 77. I forgot to mention as well, Alex Freeland won the AL Rookie of the Year. So that was great news. Mighty Joe Maple, welcome aboard, one of our channel members. Thank you for the milk. Speaking of that, let me get a nice big sip of water. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Love me some water. And yeah, we finally made the postseason, just barely in the last wildcard spot, but we'll take it. What are you thinking about the potential Mark Bergevin talk to the Islanders, James? And how are you thinking about the NHL 25 series? And to start things off, we get a nice, let's go down here, I gotta look, 1939 from Mighty Joe Maple. Let's make this our year. Go Jays, go. I need good things to happen to Toronto after that abysmal Leafs showing last night. Tell me about it. We need to drink that daily glass of milk, yes. And for those listening, don't forget to like and subscribe and become a channel member and earn some perks. Much love to you, Bello782, as well as the family. Does it get any better than Mighty Joe Maple? Can we just be honest? Does it get any better than Mighty Joe Maple? Love you, Joey. Thanks very much. Appreciate you, my friend. And I'll go ahead and add those entries for you to the Created Player raffle. Thank you very, very kindly. So looking at Cleveland's lineup here, Jason Chourio, a potential 84 overall with crazy speed, great leadoff guy for sure. Cody Bellinger at the age of 32 is an 84 overall. He hit 23 home runs this year. Oh, it's shown 20. I see. Yeah, 2028. It's because PayPal takes like 2.7% or something, which is better than YouTube taking 33%. But yeah, just the PayPal fee is about the 2% or whatever. So I don't mind the 2%. Don't get me wrong. So it was 2028 for 2020, but it ended up being 1939, which is a different year, I suppose, in baseball history, right? Jose Ramirez, 95 overall, still at the age of 35. Bat 249 this year. First big year of regression, it looks like, batting-wise. But still 152 hits. Nah, I take that back. Bo Naylor, Canadian, 84 overall. Evan Carter, 83. Jay Stillauter, Ralphie Velasquez, Angel Genoa, and Travis Bazana for the batting order here in Cleveland. Barger, former Blue Jay. Yes, we had to trade with the Guardians that saw them pick up Barger as well as Dustin May. Yes, hasn't been great for him in Cleveland either. So Barger, Crook, Swanson, Noel, and Dubon as the bench bats. Pitching rotation for Cleveland sees Tanner Bibby on the top here as the ace. 98 break, look at that. 4.24 ERA on the year, 34 starts, 13 quality starts. Brady Singer as an 86 right behind him. Yep, good year from him. Gavin Williams, another solid show as well. All good numbers. Dustin May is where they see some struggles here. We traded him, and it looks like it was a good reason that we did. He had a great 2025 for us, but after that went downhill. I'm glad we got value. And Joey Cantillo as another guy. So 4 righties and 1 lefty for the pitching rotation, but their bats are all switch or left. There are no rights aside from Swanson, Noel, and Dubon as their bats. Everyone else lefties or switch. Interesting. So back to the rotation. Sorry, Cleveland. They also have Daniel Espino in long relief. They have Gaddis, Snyder, and Ciccone in mid relief. Tim Herron and Trevor Stephen as their setup men, and Cade Smith, who we ended up letting... Well, we saw that they had Smith and Clase. We got Clase, allowing Smith to be their guy, because that's what they clearly had shown to be the case. He's gotten 45 to 49 saves 3 years in a row. He's looking at his best right now. So Cade Smith is the scariest part, I would say, of this Cleveland team. And Emmanuel Clase will be against his former team. So we're ready to roll straight into it. Game 1 of the AL wildcard here this is in Cleveland, yes. The winner goes on to face the Mariners in the ALDS. And I don't think there's anything else to say. Look at the awards of the year that was. We had the AL Rookie of the Year, the stats, maybe league leaders very quickly. No, that's looking at playoffs. Yeah, let's do it. Game 1 of the 2028 AL wildcard between the Blue Jays and the Guardians. Let's get started. Leave a like if you haven't already for some good luck, and let's do it. 85 and 77 on the year. Cleveland went 89 and 73. We've made the postseason for the first time in 5 years for the Blue Jays, and the first time in 4 years of the GM data era. Jeremy, welcome to the stream. Perfect timing for you. Our ace, Tarek Skubal, on the mound as the lefty as well, of course, yes. And we'll start with this lineup here. Keeping in mind the defense of Doyle, the batting of Shanuel and Wallner in a perfect world, the rookie power of Arjun Nimala, and we'll see where this goes. Here we go, playoff action, first inning, Bo Bichette at the plate, and he strikes out. Justin Crawford grounds out, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. grounds out as well. Bottom of the first, let's go, Tarek, here we go. Bottom of the first, leadoff double for Churio. Pick off, hold on, let me turn the volume down here. Pick off one more time. Pitch, strikeout. There we go. Pick off, pitch. Ramirez, 2-run home run. Great start. Great start. Skubal gives up a double and a 2-run home run. Very nice. Noel flies out. Bazana strikes out. Okay, down 2-0 on 2 hits very quickly. Alec Bohm singles to lead off the second inning. Very good. Alex Freeland, thank you very much, with an RBI double. Dalton Varsho has 37 home runs this year. Yes, 37. He grounds out. Kirk, RBI double from Kirk with the 12 speed. Let's go. 2-2 game. Adley Rushman, his first playoff at-bat as a Blue Jay, strikes out. And Drew Waters grounds out. All right, tie game, bottom of the second. DeLauder strikes out. Swanson strikes out. Velazquez singles. You never know. Pick off, pitch. Naylor fly out. Bo Bichette to start off the third inning. He walks. There you go. Crawford double play. Vladdy ground out. Just like that. All right, bottom of the third. Churio strikes out. Bellinger strikes out. Baseball in the year 2025, yes. Welcome, New Democrat Swede. Welcome to the stream. And Jose Ramirez, who had a home run last time up, he singles. Pick off, pitch, fly out. All right, top of the fourth inning for Bohm. He grounds out. Freeland grounds out. Varsho flies out. Bottom of the fourth, Bazana flies out. DeLauder singles. Pick off, pitch, strikeout. Pick off, pitch, strikeout. Let's go. Alejandro Kirk flies out. Rushman grounds out. Waters strikes out. Bottom of the fifth, 2-2 game, it remains. 8 strikeouts through 4 innings for Skubal. Naylor walks. Skubal. Churio single. Yee. Bellinger, there we go. Walk, single. Skubal is close to being pulled here. Runners on the corners. Double play, nice. Noel ground out. All right, we limit the damage to 1 run. Top of the 6th, Bo Bichette pops up. Tanner Bibby, come on. Crawford walks. We got to try to steal. Stolen base, very nice. I'd almost steal 3rd. Vladdy, bring him home. Strikeout. Boom! RBI. No! I thought it was an RBI single. No. Single. Runners in the corners for Freeland. Fielder's choice. At least my team in the MLB do not watch any baseball at all. Sweden has barely any baseball. Oh, no problem. Yeah, definitely hockey, the main thing we do on the channel, right? This is the Toronto Blue Jays. They are not a very good team in the MLB, but this is our 4th season with them, and we've got them to the playoffs now. So we'll cross our fingers. Bottom of the 6th, Bazana flies out. DeLauder strikes out. Swanson grounds out. Scubal makes it through 6 innings. Top of the 7th for Dalton Varsho. Trevor Stephen comes in now.
39.
Varsho strikes out. Kirk grounds out. Rushman flies out. We haven't gotten a hit since the 2nd inning, I don't think. Velazquez draws a walk. Pick-off pitch pop-up. Churio here might go to the righty now. Yeah, I think we're going to make... This is going to be where we pull Scubal. Strikes out 9 over 6 1/3. Very nice. We're going to go to Drew Rasmussen, the righty, 84 overall. Here we go. I did expect a bit better from Scubal. Gives up 3 runs over 7 hits. Striking out 9, though. Churio, double play. Well done to Rasmussen. All right, top of the 8th. We're only down by 1. Drew Waters strikes out. Bichette walks. I gotta get dicey here. Steal 2nd. New pitcher? No, we're gonna try swinging then. Crawford. What? I didn't even try to steal. He's tried to steal on his own. The manager did not tell you to do that, Bo. Crawford strikeout. Great. Bottom of the 8th. Bellinger lines out. Jays are only 1 game under 500. Yeah, I know. Just more in the last few years. Ramirez strikes out. Noel strikes out. Well done. All right, the 9th inning is our last chance. Vladdy, Bohm, and Freeland. Our last chance. Here we go. Down by 1 run. Wait, hold on. The wild card is 2 out of 3, correct? I know it's not 4 out of 7, but I don't think it's 1 and done either. It's 2 out of 3, correct? We haven't been in the wild card game in a long time in a franchise mode. Yes, okay, perfect. 2 out of 3. Okay, so here's Vlad at the plate.
Now
pitching change. Cade Smith comes in. Of course. Vladdy, let's go. The $33.3 million man. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. solo home run! Yes, Vladdy, we love you! Vlad ties the game at 3! That's why we pay you $33.33 million a year! Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on Cade Smith, the 94 overall closer. There you go. Hit him with the Data 72 Hall of Fame emoji there in the chat. Right on cue. All right, we're not done yet. Let's go ahead now. Alec Bohm flies out. Alex Freeland pops up. Dalton Varsho ground out. All right, that at least ties the game. Rasmussen, I don't feel like we need to pull him yet. Let's give him 1 here. Ground out. DeLauder. Oh, come on! The Guardians walk it off! Drew Rasmussen! He was doing so well. Oh, no. Tying home run is for nothing. As we blow it, and Rasmussen loses it for us. 4-3. Giving up the game-winning home run. The walk-off homer. Famous last words. Absolutely. Oh, famous last words. Okay. There's not much to really say moving into the next game. 2 out of 3. Sorry for those who have it recorded. You know kind of by the length of this video whether or not we win or not. We got to get him next game. If you're watching after it's already gone live, I mean. At Progressive Field. Jose Barrios on the mound. I feel confident with that. Bichette went 0 for 2 with a couple of walks, I believe. Crawford 0 for 3 with a walk, I think. Guerrero 1 for 4 with a home run. Varsho did nothing. Rushman was 0 for 3. Waters was 0 for 3. You know what? Something is telling me. You know, sometimes just in your mind, in that GM mind, something is telling me Waters out and Doyle or Wallner in. Wallner was a big performer in the Expos series. I'm gonna say Wallner goes in for right field. Something in my GM brain is telling me. Is the desk okay? Yeah, yeah, the desk is fine. Thank you. It's telling me Matt Wallner. Hopefully it's not famous last words, but something is telling me Matt Wallner. We're gonna see where that goes. All right, here we go. Game 2 of the best of 3 here in Cleveland. Down 1-0. We got to tie it up. It's win or go home for Game 2. Defense versus offense. We're going to bring in a little Matt Wallner. All right? Bo Bichette, leadoff walk. Love to see it against Brady Singer, 86 overall. Justin Crawford strikes out. Vladdy walks. Runners on first and second for Bohm with 1 out. Oh, yes! Alec Bohm! 3-run home run! And the Blue Jays are up 3-0. Sounded like me in the coffee table during games 2 and 3 of round 1. Understandable, Hobbsy. 3-run home run from Alec Bohm, and that is a huge swing of the bat. Alex Freeland pops up, Dalton Varsho flies out, and that's the first inning. Bottom of the first, Churio solo home run himself. Great. So back-to-back, both teams see home runs. Bellinger grounds out, Ramirez solo home run. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We've given up the last 3 runs on 3 solo home runs in the last 2 games. Up 3-0, now it's 3-2. We're being out-hit 2-1, and we're winning 3-2. 54.00 ERA. Yeah, love that. 2 solo home runs. Barrios, I'm about to pull you. Naylor single. Carter sack bunt. DeLauder ground out. Oh my goodness. Shake it off. Kirk flies out. Rushman singles. His first hit as a Blue Jay in the playoffs. Matt Wallner pops up. Bichette strikes out. Bottom of the second. Velasquez strikes out. Janelle flies out. Vazana strikes out. Good. Good. Top of the third. Justin Crawford strikes out. Guerrero solo home run Vladdy. Yes, the $33 million man. Let's go. That's his second home run in as many games. Bohm flies out. Freeland strikes out. We're up by 2. Churio pops up. Bellinger lines out. Ramirez walks. Pick off, pitch, strikeout. There we go. Top of the fourth, Varsho pops up. Kirk pops up. Rushman grounds out. Bottom of the fourth, Carter walks. Need some clutch coming through. Tell me about it. DeLauder flies out. Velasquez caught stealing. Let's go. Velasquez doubles. Good thing, or else that would have been an RBI. Janeo 2-run home run. Another home run against. Oh my goodness. And this game is tied. Bazana single, and that's done. We're done. Barrios is out, and I'm going to bring in Bowden Francis.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 44.
Bowden Francis. I was thinking maybe he does start Game 3. That's true, but maybe it's some sort of committee thing of schoolball back in game. We'll see. We need someone we can trust here. Francis error. Oh my goodness. Who else but Vlad Guerrero on an error? Pop up. We get out of it. 4-4 game in the top of the 5th. It is now a 5-inning game. Here we go. Matt Wallner strikes out. Bichette flies out. Crawford doubles. That's nice. Vladdy single, but not enough. Alec Bohm, please. Ground out. Bottom of the 5th. Pop up. Ground out. Walk. Pick off pitch. Ground out. Top of the 6th now. Pitching change, I wonder? Yes. Slade Ciccone. 70 overall. Please take advantage of this. Alex Freeland. Single. The Rookie of the Year gets on base. Varsho error gets him on base. Runners on first and second. Please. Please, runners on first and second. Don't you dare squander this. Alejandro Kirk! He double play. Kirk, you bum! Adley Rushman with the go-ahead run on third with 2 outs. Adley, the $18.5 million man. Rushman, yes! Yes! Adley Rushman, 2-run home run! A huge swing of the bat, and we're up 6-4. Yes, Adley Rushman. Rushman and Guerrero, the two that we're paying the big bucks to. Oh my goodness, yes. Matt Wallner grounds out. Bottom of the 6th, Velasquez flies out. Janeo grounds out. Bazana flies out. Top of the 7th, Bichette ground out. Crawford fly out. Guerrero pop up. Bottom of the 7th, Churio strikeout. Bellinger single. Pick off pitch, fly out. Naylor fly out. Top of the 8th now for Alec Bohm. Pitching change. Hunter Gaddis coming in, 76 overall. Alec Bohm ground out. Freeland strikeout. Varsho ground out. He's 0 for 8 now in this series. Evan Carter singles. Pick off pitch, strikeout. Velasquez fielder's choice. Janelle strikeout. Nice. Kirk 0 for 3. Nothing against him, but I just want to give an at-bat to Shanuel.
For the Blue Jays,
Nolan Shanuel. Let's see him against Colin Snyder. Single from him. Nice. Rushman. Oh, yes! Yes, Adley Rushman. Former Jay in this universe. Who are you referring to there? Sorry. Yes! 8-4 Jays. That's what we needed. Nice cushion. 2 2-run home runs from Rushman today. Matt Wallner singles. He gets 1 for 4 on the day. Gaddis in this universe? I have to check. Bo Bichette fly out, Crawford fielder's choice, and Vladdy single. Runners in the corners for Bohm. Trevor Stephen coming in, strikeout. All right, 4-run cushion. Clase finish it off, baby. Bazana ground out. Churio walk. Pick-off pitch, strikeout. Ramirez error. Who got the error? Again by Guerrero. He's gone next game. Naylor fly out, and the Blue Jays win. Rushman 3 for 4 with 2 home runs and 4 RBI. And we get the victory. Bowden Francis comes in for the win. 8-4 win, and we go to a deciding Game 3. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so Kirk, you're no longer DHing. Vlad, you're DHing. Because already 2 errors in 2 games. Good call pulling Barrios, thank you. And the DH here, so on. Waters out. Wallner can come back in again. And at first base, who can play first again? I forgot. There's someone, it's Bohm. Yeah, so first base will be Shanuel. Hopefully we can trust him at first a bit more. And you know what? He went 1 for 1 with his chance there. So we're going to put him in the lineup, yeah. Kirk's 1 for 6. We'll pull him. Shanuel will come in. He's 1 for 1. Do we keep Rushman? I'm just going to swap Rushman and Varsho. Yeah, let's do that. But Bichette at leadoff, 0 for 6. That's a big problem, actually. Bohm's going to go leadoff. Let's do that. That's fine. We'll see where I can go up against here anyways. All right, a deciding Game 3, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1 series. Winner goes on to face Seattle. The Red Sox are facing the Orioles. We'll see who their pitcher is. We'll find out. It's Gavin Williams, who's a righty. Who's going to be on the mound for us is going to be the question here in Game 3. Do we go back to Skubal? His energy is low. We can put him for 2-3 innings. Or do we try out Landon Knack, who had a good end to the year? Even Ricky Tiedemann. Ricky Tiedemann, what's his clutch? 64 clutch versus Knack with 80. Well, that might be the deciding factor right there. Yeah, Knack with the 80 clutch. We're going to go in. We're going to roll with Landon Knack. And Alec Bohm is leading off. Yes. Bohm, Crawford, Vlad, Bo, Freeland, Rushman, Shanuel, Varsho, Wallner. For a deciding Game 3 here against Cleveland. Here we go. Alec Bohm leading off, and it's an RBI. Sorry, am I saying RBI? It's a leadoff double for Alec Bohm. We put in the leadoff spot for a good reason. GM data decision-making working out, which is what we always love to see. Oh, whoa. Gavin Williams wants us here. Yeah, 85 overall Gavin Williams. All right, Justin Crawford grounds out. Vlad grounds out. Bichette. Hey, Bo Bichette. We swapped him and Bohm, and it worked out. Bohm gets the double, and then Bichette brings him in on the single. Thank you. Freeland fly out. There's the first inning, up 1-0. Churio flies out. Bellinger strikeout. Ramirez ground out. We're at home, by the way. I forgot to mention that here at Rogers Center. Adley Rushman, who moves up in the lineup, he pops up. Shanuel single, now 2 for 2 in the playoffs. Varsho pops up. Wallner pops up. Bottom of the second. Naylor ground out. Carter fly out. DeLauder error. Who's getting this error? By Bo Bichette, of course. Velazquez fly out. All right, top of the third. Bohm grounds out. Crawford grounds out. Vlad doubles for Bichette, who walks. Alex Freeland, Rookie of the Year. Bring him in. Fielder's choice. All right, bottom of the third. Janelle, strikeout. Bazana, strikeout. Churio, ground out. Top of the fourth for Rushman, who pops up. Shanuel, what? This guy's crazy. 3 for 3 now, and 2 for 2 on the day. On first, Varsho, finally, RBI triple from Dalton Varsho. His first hit of the postseason brings in Shanuel. Matt Wallner pops up, Bohm grounds out. We're up 2-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Bellinger singles. Pick-off pitch pop-up. Pick-off pitch fly-out. Pick-off pitch fielder's choice. Nicely done to Landon Knack. Justin Crawford, he's 1 for 10. He walks, nice. They have this guy's number, yeah. Let's steal. Hey, caught stealing. Vlad, solo home run. Oh, it could have been another, maybe. Solo home run from Vlad. Thank you. Bichette strikeout. Freeland pitching change. Ciccone coming in. Pop up. Bottom of the fifth now. DeLauder ground out. Velazquez ground out. Janelle strikeout. Top of the 6th, Rushman grounds out. Shanuel, first time that he doesn't make it on base, grounds out. Varsho walk for Wallner, who strikes out. Wallner hasn't been impressive. All right, Bazana strikeout. Churio strikeout. Bellinger walks. First guy that gets on base here. Actually, no, there was a hit earlier on. Oh, it was an error that got... Wait, no. Oh, they had a hit. Yes, they did. Yeah, errors aside, seems like Vlad is killing it with the bat. Yeah, well said there, Cagney. Runner on first. Ramirez grounds out. Top of the 7th, up 3-0. Alec Bohm, pitching change. Hunter Gaddis coming in. Yes, in 2026 he was with us. Yes. We got him, then we traded him back. He was great, did terrible here, then went back to doing great in Cleveland. What a joke. We got to destroy him. Bohm fly out. Crawford fly out. Guerrero strikeout. Yeah, that's nice. We're still in Cleveland. I thought the uniforms meant that we were in Toronto. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Hobbsy. Bo Naylor strikes out. Carter flies out. DeLauder pops up. Landon Knack is a machine. Top of the 8th. Bichette. Here we go. Colin Snyder coming in. Bichette ground out. Freeland walk. I'm going to go crazy again. Steal second. Yeah, stolen base. Rushman bring him home. Fly out. Shanuel walks for Dalton. Varsho strikes out. Bottom of the 8th. Landon Knack has struck out 7 in 7. 1 hit allowed. Here we go. I got to keep rolling with him. Velazquez pops up. Janelle strikes out. Bazana double. 8 strikeouts now. Pick-off pitch. Strikeout from Landon Knack. 3-0. Matt Wallner, you've been a bum. I'm going to bring in Brenton Doyle, who can stay in right field, actually, for the defense in the 9th inning. Brenton Doyle, let's see, against Tim Herron. Line out. Wild Card Series, all 3 at the higher seed. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. Cagney, you're really flattering me tonight. Thank you very much. Good decision on Knack. Yes, I agree. Landon Knack legacy game and resisting puns with all my might. Here we go. Alec Bohm walks to start the 9th. Justin Crawford batting .091. Single, thank you. Vladdy, RBI single from Vlad. Bo walks to load the bases. Freeland, what a chance for Freeland. Sack fly brings one in. Rushman, pitching change, Daniel Espino, hit by pitch. They're shaken now. Shanuel, yes! 2 RBI single. And Varsho, 3-run home run! The Blue Jays are going to make it through with a 7-run 9th inning. Brenton Doyle pitching change. Doyle doubles. Boom pops up. And we have a 10-0 lead. I would love to get Landon Knack the complete game shutout. You guys tell me. I'm going to stop for a sip of water. We know we're going to win now. Do we go to Clase or someone else just to let Knack have a bit more rest moving into his next start in the ALDS? Or do we say, hey, give him the 9th inning, give him the postseason complete game shutout, having only allowed 2 hits so far? Let me get a little water here. Cagney says give him the chance at this point. I'd pull him, says Hobbsy. Yellow energy, don't mess with the stats. Is there a decider in the comments for the 9 who are watching? Hobbsy says pull. Cagney says give him the chance. Is there a tiebreaker in the chat? Mighty Joe says rest. It's a no-hitter. It's not a no-hitter or personal. What's a PG? I'm not sure. Oh, perfect game. Sorry. Hobbsy being practical. Bronco says give it to him. Wouldn't go to Clase. Give Ivan Costa debut. Ivan Costa's about to go down when Santana comes back. All right. I think it's tied 2-2 now. I'm going to say I want to go for it. I know it might not be the best thing, but it's only 1 more inning. It's not like it's a 2-3 inning stretch. It's 1 more inning, and he's been crazy. We'll pull him if we have to. Bellinger strikes out. It's a 10th strikeout. Ramirez strikeout number 11. And Bo Naylor ground out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the complete game shutout for Landon Knack in the AL wildcard deciding game. 11 strikeouts from the 81 overall, and the Blue Jays are through to face the Mariners in the ALDS. A 10-0 victory with a 7-run 9th inning. Landon Knack gives up 2 hits over 9 innings, 1 walk, striking out 11. My bad, Landon. Sorry I doubted you. And let me see here. Where are the Blue Jays? Because the last time they made it to the playoffs, they have not made it out of the wild card since 2016. 12 years since the Blue Jays have made it out of the wild card. 12 years later, the Blue Jays advanced to the ALDS. Oh my, as Blue Jays lost in the ALCS back-to-back in 15 and 16. Wow. Wow. Revenge for 2016, now get revenge on 2022. Facing the Mariners. So let's advance a couple days, and now here we are on October 1st. All right, so it's the 6th seed wild card Blue Jays. Lost to Cleveland in 16. All right, so we made it back. Against the 2 seed Mariners, who won 94 games. They went 94 and 68 on the year. Oh, boy. And now we're facing off against them. Let's see. Seattle. So Julio Rodriguez leads off for them, batting. Actually, it's their first playoff game. So he's a 95 overall. He bat 259 on the year. Okay. Colt Emerson, James Wood. We saw him a lot in our series with the Expos. Pete Alonso, who we saw in both our Expos and Pirates series. Data 72 Hall of Fame nominee Pete Alonso. Luke Raleigh. Kobe Mayo. Lazaro Montes. Cole Young. Harry Ford, another Expos series legend. Harry Ford, wow. Nolan Arenado at 75 overalls here in Seattle as well. Andreas Jimenez, former Blue Jay. Wow. Good thing we traded him as well. He bat 206 with the Mariners this year. Luke Raley, thank you. Pedro Pages. Michael Arroyo, Benny Montgomery. Then for the pitching rotation, we see 95 overall George Kirby. Whoa. 90, boy, look at the rotation. 95, 94 overall Logan Gilbert. What a year from him. 90 overall Bryce Miller. Look at him. Then 83 Brian Wu. Paez, thank you. And Johan Oviedo, who we had in the Pirates series. Trevor McDonald in long relief. Payamps, Fulmer, and Poch in mid-relief. Peter Hodge, Gregory Santos in the setup, and Andres Munoz in the closing role. 50 saves on the year. Wow. 188 in his career so far. Good stuff to Andres Munoz. So yeah, it will not be easy against the Mariners, but here we are. Baltimore versus Boston in the other AL series. Over in the NL, it's going to be the Braves versus the Dodgers and the Mets versus the Phillies. So in the AL, it's the 1 versus the 5 and the 6 versus the 2. In the AL, it's also the 6 versus the 2 and the 1 versus the 4. Interesting. All right, so we made it. Here we go. Game 1 of the 2028 ALDS, against the Seattle Mariners. Who's going to start it off for us? Payamps and Poche? Thanks. I need a lot of help. At T-Mobile Park. We're going to have probably Scooball start game 1, or should we give him a bit more rest? If there's ever a time to start Tiedemann, it's probably here in game 1, where the stakes are the lowest. He had a good year. There's no reason why we need to blackball him and say you don't get any starts. We're going to roll only with 3 starters. So let's go Tiedemann, then back to Scooball. Or do we go Francis even? I don't know, Francis, his energy's back high enough. Maybe we should go Francis. With the 75 clutch versus the 64. Francis or Tiedemann, who are we thinking here? Leave a chance for the AGMs to throw in a couple of thoughts. Francis did pretty well coming in for Brios. Yes, he did. Got to give him that. Yeah, probably Barrios then. And we'll see how the energy goes for everybody else. All right. Bowden Francis, sorry, I'm trying to say. Probably Francis came in for Brios. Okay. And the rest of the order, Bohm still leading off. Shanuel still at first. Wallner, he's 1 for 7. Waters 0 for 3. Boyle 2 for 4. Let's get Doyle in here. Let's have Doyle keep rolling here in the playoffs. And here we go. Let's play ball for the 2028 ALDS. The furthest we've made it. The first time we've been here in 12 years. It's showtime. Alec Bohm, hit by pitch, gets him on base from the 95 overall George Kirby. Thank you. Justin Crawford, who hasn't been great, pops up. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Vladdy Jr. fielder's choice, and Bichette lineout. All right. Julio Rodriguez here against Francis. He flies out. Emerson grounds out, and Wood solo home run. Those solo home runs are a killer. A lot of power in this lineup. And Pete Alonso singles for Luke Raley, who walks. Raley. Runners on first and second from Mayo. Ground out, thank goodness. All right, Alex Freeland walks to get him on first. Good. Adley Rushman fly out. Shanuel strikeout. Varsho fielder's choice. Bottom of the second, Montez walks. Pickoff pitch, Young strikeout. Ford fielder's choice. Rodriguez 2-run home run. Quickly down 3-0 on 3 hits. Emerson double. Woods ground out. James Wood, sorry. That Wood name, Kyle Wood, James Wood, just a killer. Brenton Doyle walks. Steal second, baby. Yes. Bohm bring him in. Ground out. Crawford fly out. And pop up, leaving him stranded. Welcome aboard, Matthew. Pete Alonso lines out. Rayleigh grounds out. Mayo strikes out. Well done. Top of the 4th. Bichette fly out. Freeland single. I'd almost steal, but I don't know. Rushman double play. Montez ground out. Young single. Pickoff pitch for Ford. Double play. Top of the 5th inning, we have 1 hit through 4 innings. Nolan Shanuel gets on base. Thank you. Single. Dalton Varsho, single. Runners on first and second. George Kirby getting tired, maybe? Brenton Doyle. Yes! RBI single from Doyle. We put him in the lineup for good reason. I'd almost go for the sac fly, but we need runs. Alec Bohm. We see 3 consecutive singles. Let's do it! Walk to load the bases. Whoo, bases loaded with no outs. We haven't gone in all game, all episode. Let's hop in. Bases loaded with no outs. We'll go in, and then whenever the half inning is done, we'll go back to quick managing. Justin Crawford, 0 for 2 on the day. Not doing super well here in this postseason so far either. Batting 143. Bases loaded with no outs. Let's go, boys. Here's our chance. 4-seam down low. That's a ball right there.
Tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs. 1 hitter at a
Delivery.
time.
Outside. Sorry, inside. Inside 4-seam. That's a ball. 2-0.
You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Good discipline here. 2-0 count. Delivery takes another 4-seam down low. 3-0. 3-0. Could Kirby walk in a run? We'll see. Vlad's up next, batting .333 with runners in scoring position. 3-0 count for Justin Crawford. He's loving this. Play it well. Come on, play it smart. Taking the 4-seam upstairs for the walk to bring in a run. Kirby choking, says Cagney. Yes. Varsho gets walked in, and it's 3-2 for the Mariners. Back-to-back walks. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has the bases loaded with no outs, down by 1 here in the top of the 5th. Great discipline from Rodriguez. And now here's Vladdy Jr., who's going to take that 4-seam upstairs. That's a 5th consecutive ball. Probably 6th, actually, if you go back to that last walk before, at least. The delivery. There you go. Yeah, sinker's in for a strike. 1-1.
Blue Jays down a run.
No reason to really swing when he was missing the strike zone so often, I understand. Here we go. Eee! Slider gets him. Checks his swing, but it's in there for a strike. 1-2 now. Bases loaded. Let's go, Vladdy. Swing that bat, big boy. Swing that placata bat. Good discipline. Sliders outside. 2-2. Make Kirby work. The delivery. Swung on. That could be at least maybe a sac fly. Let's see. Will we get one to come in? Probably not, eh? Is he coming in? No, he's not. All right. So Vladdy flies out, and that's the first out. Bases loaded with still 2 outs to go. Up comes Bo Bichette, 0 for 2 on the day, batting .258. He bat .258 on the season. Bo Bichette, bases loaded with 1 out. Not deep enough there from Vlad. No. Bases loaded with 1 out. Bo Bichette takes that first pitch in for a strike, 4-seam at 97.
Tough situation right here.
We got 1 run with the bases loaded with no outs. That's great, but we got to get more than 1. Bo takes the slider. Very good. 1-1. Kirby at 75 pitches here in the 5th inning. Bo swings on that. Yes, get down. Yes, there we go. Just over the head of the shortstop. Bring in a couple. Let's go. Mizan, get in there. Yes, sir. 4-3 Blue Jays. Bichette stays at first. The guy who was at first, that was whoever walked at the start. Rodriguez gets from first to third, and 2 runs come in on the 2 RBI single. Yes! Bo Bichette from down 3-1 to up 4-3. Exactly what he needed to do. And Kirby's being pulled here in the 5th inning. Let's go, Bo! Kirby being pulled, and in comes Colin, what did we say his name was? Crawford, not Rodriguez. What am I saying? Crawford, yes, thank you. How do you pronounce that name again? Can you scroll up here? Poche. Colin Poche, that's what it is. 4.09, yes, 4.09 ERA on the year. Poche. So Crawford's on third, Bichette's on first, with 1 out still. Poche, yes. Four-seam, this is the lefty in now. Freeland, 1 for 1 on the day. Look at that stash from the Rookie of the Year.
Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class.
Poche, the delivery. Swung on. Ooh, is that fair? No. Oh, boy. Almost got it into the corner.
You've got a great shot at taking home
Rookie of the Year honors. Another one, yes, and this one's going to get down. Let's go. Another RBI there. RBI single from Freeland. Getting Bichette to second, of course, and he gets on first. Oh, huge moments here from the Blue Jays. Huge Game 1 rally. Huge Game 1 rally here. Got it right the second time. Yes, let's go. Now here's Adley Rutschman on the mound at the plate, forcing him in for a strike. From down 3-1 to up 5-3, still with 1 out, only 1 out, and runners on first and second for Adley Rutschman. Rutschman, four-seam, called the ball. Adley Rutschman, 5-time All-Star from 2023 to 2027. That's way outside. Slider way outside, 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on.
Leave that like if you haven't already. Keep giving this team some good luck. Things are looking good. Oh, yes! That's going to be a pop-up, though. Is that going to go? No. That'll go over the net. Oh, no! The catcher got it. Right at the netting. So Rutschman pops up there. 2 outs now as Nolan Schanuel comes to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Schanuel batting .714 in the playoffs. Let's go, Schanuel. Lefty versus lefty. Slider. Yeah. He went, or it was a called ball, called strike. I'm not sure what it was.
First and second, 2 down. Here in Game 1 of the ALDS.
I love that stance from Schanuel. Swing a big one, big boy. Let's go. Oh, that was a juicy slider right there. That would have been beautiful. Come on, Schanuel. You got to swing. Down 0-2 now already. And in for a strike. Goes down looking. Schanuel, you're a bum. All right, 5-3 Jays.
Plenty of damage done.
Let's go to Team Select now, and back to Quick Manage. All right, let's do a leadoff triple there from Emerson. Strikeout, 2-run home run. All right, it's 5-5. Alonso ground out. Rayleigh solo home run, and goodbye Francis. So after we score, we have a 5-run 5th inning. We give up a triple and 2 home runs. Oh my! This is going to be where we give a chance to Tiedemann. Francis letting me down big time. Someone about it. Strikeout there. All right, here we go. Dalton Varsho hit by pitch, gets him on first. Doyle walks, gets him on first. Runners on first and second for Bohm. Yes, RBI single from Bohm. We're back to a 6-6 game. Crawford flies out. Vladdy 2 RBI triple. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 8 runs in 2 innings, and we're up 8-6. Hit by pitch, walk single, fly out triple. Runner on third. Let's try a little sac fly here. Carson Fulmer coming in. Sac fly for both. Thank you. Bring in another run. Freeland gets a single as well. Why not? Single again from Rutschman. Schanuel strikes out. And now here we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. All right, Montez solo home. Oh my. The amount of home runs that we've given up is ridiculous. Vlad with a triple. Yes. Young single. Ford tour. Okay. Are you serious? So good thing we didn't start with Ricky Tiedemann. 9-9 in the 6th inning. And we're going to go to Hudson. We score 5, give up 3. We score 4 more, give up 3. 9-9 game. What a joke. Rodriguez flies out. Welcome to all 15 of you watching. It's Game 1 of the 2028 ALDS The first time the Jays have made it this far in 12 years. Leave a like if you haven't already. Get some good luck for us going. And thanks for joining us on the stream. Colt Emerson walks. James Wood strikeout. Alonso walk. Rayleigh, fielder's choice. Alright, top of the 7th. This game is tied at 9. 7th inning. Varsho ground out. Doyle fly out. Bohm ground out. Bottom of the 7th. Mayo ground out. Montez ground out. Young strikeout. Top of the 8th inning now. Justin Crawford grounds out. Vladdy flies out. Bo solo home run. Thank you, Bo. Bo Bichette gives us the go-ahead run. Will that be enough? Freeland pitching change now. Porter Hodge coming in. 85 overall. Freeland strikes out. All right. Setup is Landon Roop. Landon Roop, 8th inning. This is what you're for, my friend. Harry Ford ground out. Julio Rodriguez ground out. Colt Emerson ground out. Let's go, Roop. Top of Landon Roop and Landon Knack. Let's see if we can add to this lead. Rushman fly out. Shanuel single. Varsho single. Runners on first and second for Doyle. Runner thrown out on the single. Oh, Shanuel tried to make it. Bohm walks to load the bases. Do we go in and watch this? Yes. Let's go watch this. Yes, big decision coming up. Here we go, up 10-9. Bases are loaded. Yeah. There you go. Swings on that. Bases are loaded with 2 outs for Justin Crawford, who's 0 for 4 on the day. Anything would be helpful here, Justin. Let's go. Yeesh. 4 seam in for a strike. Quickly down 0-2. Catcher Harry Ford loves that one.
Even though it's right there, it looks pretty good. If he doesn't want it, he's not going to swing.
One more would go a long way. Swing on that! Goes down looking. Alright, and the game brings in Clase. I was going to do that anyways. The game brings in Clase, which is what I was going to do.
Finish off game 1. Emmanuel Clase.
And here we go. Back to quick manage. Alright, so we're up 10-9. Clase comes in. Yes, Roop was great, but you got to bring the 93 overall closer in high situations like this. Yeah, honestly, I was going to do it anyways. Here's Emmanuel Clase with the 1-run lead here on the road in Game 1. James Wood at the plate. He walks to start things off. Pick off safe. Pick off safe. Pete Alonso strikes out. Luke Rayleigh. I always forget. It's Rayleigh, right? Rayleigh? Yes, Rayleigh. Luke Rayleigh with the tying run on first. Rayleigh represents the winning run. Strikeout. Kobe Mayo now 1 away. Clase, do it, baby. No! 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 Come on! 1 out away! I was jumping up and down with anger. Come on! Clase! 1 out away. Gives up the walk-off home run. Why did we acquire this guy? He's a bum. He's a bum. And Mayo wins it. How are we giving up so many home runs? And the Blue Jays blow it. What else is new?
These people have gone crazy. What a nice win.
As we lose 11-10. We score 10 runs, we give up 11. What a joke. 11 runs on 12 hits. All home runs almost. Clase, you're finished, man. You're finished. Classic Blue Jays. Alright, Clase, you're out. And Hudson, you're the new setup. Clase, you are now in mid-relief. Congratulations. And this lineup, Crawford, man, this guy is 1 for 17? Get out of here. Varsho's going to bat second now. Crawford get out. Wallner 1 for 7. Where Doyle's been good. We'll get Doyle back in. Crawford going at the bottom of the lineup now. Bichette batting .231. Rushman swapping with Bo. Can Freeland play the outfield? No, third base and shortstop. There you go. Those are our changes moving into game 2. Bohm, no, he can't either. Screwball on the mound for this one at T-Mobile Park. Game 2. Yeah, this will be our order. Crawford from 2 to 9 in the order now. I was trying to see if there was a way to get Arjun in. Yeah, I hear you, but it's difficult. 1 out away and he blew it. All right, here we go for game 2. Logan Gilbert on the mound for the Mariners. Alec Bohm, leadoff single. Thank you. Let's get back in it now, boys. Varsho moved up to number 2. He pops up. Vlad single. Rushman double play. Rodriguez ground out. Emerson error. So help me. Bo Bichette. James Wood. Yeah, that's it. All we do is give up home runs. Yep, that's nice. Strikeout, ground out, down to nothing, just like that. Freeland ground out. Bichette walk. Shanuel pop up. Doyle 2-run home run. Thank you, Brenton Doyle. Man, he's at a resurgence. We're back in this game 2-2. Crawford, welcome Justin Crawford. His second hit, 2 for 18, and it's a solo home run. Has some life after getting moved from the 2 spot to the 9 spot. Justin Crawford, we're up 3-2. Alec Bohm grounds out, bottom of the second now. Ford strikeout, Young strikeout, Arroyo line out. Varsho pop up, Vlad ground out, Rushman ground out. Montez pop up, Rodriguez double. Pick off pitch, ground out. Pick off pitch, strikeout. Both teams should just put a pitching machine out there on the mound. I guess that's how it's going to go. Freeland solo home run. Speaking of the home runs, let's go Alex Freeland, the Rookie of the Year. Bo Bichette ground out. Shanuel single. Doyle line out. Crawford. What? Another home run! Justin Crawford, who went 1 for 17 through the first 4 games of the postseason, goes 2 for 2 tonight with back-to-back home runs. That's crazy. Getting moved in the lineup really lit a fire inside of him. Bohm strikes out, and we're up 6-2. Bottom of the 4th, Alonso grounds out. Mayo flies out. Ford strikes out. All right, Varsho, here we go. Varsho strikeout. Guerrero single. Adley walks. Freeland lines out. Bichette ground out. Bottom of the 5th, Young ground out. Arroyo single. Pick off pitch single. Gets him to 3rd. Arroyo on 3rd for Rodriguez. Double play. He seemed to know I was trying to replace him with Arjun. I guess that's it. And that gets it to Shanuel now. Shanuel, who's batting .583. He walks. Love this guy. Doyle, who's batting .571. He's 2 for 3. He singles. Crawford. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Justin Crawford, his 3rd home run of the day. Is that a Blue Jays record? 3 home runs in a single postseason game. 1 for 17 in 4 games, and then goes 3 for 3 with 3 home runs once he's moved from the 2 to the 9. 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. Justin Crawford. Wow, I'm blown away.
Now
Pitching change. Bohm walks. Varsho double play. Vlad line out. 9-2 lead. I'm going to try and preserve Screwball. Let's just leave him at 9 no matter what. Yeah, agreed. Exactly. Matthew agreeing with Hobbsy. A solo, a 2-run, and now a 3-run. If he hits a grand slam, does that make it a home run cycle? Oh, that would be something like an unbreakable stat. I'm going to say at this point, with a 7-run cushion, it's not a guaranteed win or anything, but let's give Screwball some rest so he's ready for it to be later on in the series. Jake Bloss is going to come in. Strikeout, fly out, strikeout. Well done. Rushman walks. Can we load the bases for Crawford? Freeland single. Bichette strikeout. Shanuel fly out. Doyle. Oh my goodness. You are kidding me. You are kidding me. Bases loaded for Justin Crawford as Doyle draws the walk. He had the solo home run. In order, the 2-run home run. The 3-run home run. What are the betting odds on this one? I really wonder. Oh my goodness. For a grand slam, a 4-run home run, and to go 4 for 4 on the day after going 1 for 17. This is going to be putting this on every subreddit everywhere in the world if he gets this. Justin Crawford, I leave it to you. It takes me just 1 click. It takes you just 1 swing. Justin Crawford grounds out. Oh, ground out. Oh my goodness. That was crazy though. What a chance that was. Oh, boy. All right. Bottom of the 7th. Kobe Mayo doubles. Harry Ford, RBI double. All right, Bloss, I'm pulling you. Let's go Nardi, who hasn't pitched yet. Andrew Nardi. Fly out, strikeout, walk, single, fly out. Nice. Top of the 8th. Bohm walks. Varsho strikes out. 0 for 5 on the day once we moved him up. He's a bum. Vlad pop up. Rushman single. Thank you. Freeland walks for Bo Bichette, who has a chance now, and he grounds out. All right, James Wood, leadoff triple. Goodbye, Nardi. Let's try to go back to Rasmussen, who failed us back in Game 1 against the Guardians. Yes. Alonso ground out. Mayo sack fly. Ford strikeout. All right, 9th inning. Shanuel. Here we go. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He flies out. Doyle batting .625. He strikes out. And Justin Crawford, he grounds out. Now, let's go to our new closer, Landon Roop. Landon Roop, finish it off, baby. Fly out, ground out, ground out. Thank you. And we win Game 2, 9-4. Justin Crawford, player of the game with 3 home runs. Oh, wow. Scooball gets the win, and we take it 9-4. Tying this best-of-5 series up at 1 is now a best 2 out of 3, just like we saw in the wild card. 2 out of 3. Let's keep it rolling. No need to stop. Varsho is my biggest question mark. And who's going to be starting this one? Barrios here at Rogers Center. We finally have a home game here in the playoffs. Yeah, we'll go Barrios. If Crawford hit that slam, he should have been an auto-inductee to the Data 72 Hall of Fame. Yes. Hobbs, you as a channel member, able to use that Data 72 Hall of Fame emoji in the chat. Barrios on the mound. Varsho has been horrible. Yeah, I'm going to put Freeland at the 2. Varsho, and I'm going to move Shanuel up even. But we can't touch Crawford at the 9. No, we can't. All right, here we go. At home with Barrios on the mound. He got pulled last time he was out. Rodriguez fly out. Emerson fly out. Wood will walk for Alonso, who grounds out. First playoff win since Game 4 against Cleveland. Yes. Alec Bohm singles to start this one off at home. Yes. Freeland double play. First playoff home game as well since 2016. Vladdy grounds out. All right, Luke Raley grounds out. Mayo strikeout. Montez double for Young, who walks. Harry Ford strikeout. Bottom of the 2nd, Rushman strikeout. Shanuel walk. Bichette single. Varsho batting .190. Single. Thank you. Bases loaded for Brenton Doyle. Sack fly brings one in. And of course, here's Justin Crawford. RBI single for him. Thank you very much. Alec Bohm singles. Bases loaded for Freeland, who we moved up in the lineup. Fielder's choice. Oh, they're at home at 22. Okay, so not the first home game since then. Thank you, Hobbsy. 2-0 lead, top of the 3rd. Rodriguez strikes out. Emerson walks. Pickoff pitch, single. Alonso single. Bases loaded for Raley. 2 RBI single. Tying this game. Mayo strikes out. Montez grounds out. That's where excluding the wild card. Okay, so I guess we could say if that's the case. 2-2 game, bottom of the 3rd. Vladdy strikes out. Rushman walks. Shanuel walks. Bichette strikes out. Varsho, please fly out. Young pop-up. Ford ground out. Rodriguez ground out. All right, here we go. Brenton Doyle pop-up. Justin Crawford. Who else? We're going to get him a single. Yes, steal second, baby. No! Bohm singles. Freeland singles. That would have been an RBI. Vladdy strikes out. What a joke. Emerson pop-up. Wood single. He's been crazy this series. Alonso walk, Raley fielder's choice, Mayo pop-up. Bottom of the 5th. Rushman flies out. Shanuel solo home run for Shanuel, who moved up in the order. Thank you. Bo batting .211 strikes out, and Varsho batting .217 draws the walk. At least there's that. Brenton Doyle batting .500. Carson Fulmer coming in now. 69 overall. Come on, Brenton. Hit by pitch. Thank you. Justin Crawford. Fly out. All right, up 3-2, top of the 6th. Barrios is going to get pulled very soon. Montez walk, and there it is. Can't risk it. Let's go Clase in mid-relief. Can we trust you in mid-relief? Can we trust you in mid-relief? No, we can't. Single. Strikeout. Strikeout. Okay, one more. Pop-up. I'm going to pull you next inning. 1 inning of mid-relief work for Clase. That's what you've been reduced to. Bottom of the 6th, Bohm strikes out, Freeland strikes out, Vlad singles, out on base. Rushman single, Shanuel strikeout. James Wood, 6 for 10 with 3 home runs this series. Let's go to, hold on, Wood is good against everybody. We'll go for a lefty though, for the less power. We'll bring in Nardi. Or no, we're bringing Hudson.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Brian Hudson, ground out. There we go.
52.
Alonso singles. Rayleigh double play. Let's go. Bo Bichette against
Now
Joel.
pitching for Seattle.
We said Pamps?
Number
Whatever his name
31.
was. How it pronounced.
Yoel.
Ground out.
Lyons.
Ground out single for Doyle. Crawford. I'm going to try to go crazy. Steal. Yes. Then Crawford. Fly out. All right. Hudson staying in against Mayo. Pop up. Montez fly out. Young ground out. Bottom of the 8th.
Now
Boom. Pitching change. Porter Hodge. Bohm strikes out. Freeland grounds out. Vlad flies out. All right, to close it out now, here is Landon Roop with his first chance to get the save. 3-2 lead. This is what we need him to come in for. These are the moments to take a 2-1 series lead. Harry Ford grounds out. Rodriguez grounds out. Emerson as strikes out, and Roop gets the save as the Blue Jays win 3-2. Shanuel, player of the game. Let's go. And Landon Roop collects the save. Emmanuel Clase, who? Big win. Now 1 win away from eliminating the 94-win 2-seed Mariners to move on to face the Red Sox or the Orioles. That's what a closer does. Over in the NLDS, it's going to be the Dodgers versus the Phillies. The 1-seed versus the 2-seed. How about that? Whoo! All right, 1 win away, ladies and gentlemen. 1 win away. Who are we putting out here? Who are we putting out here? It's got to be Landon Knack. Of course, it's got to be Landon Knack. Former J. Pamps, yes. All right, we're going to keep this order and move into Game 4 with a 2-1 series lead, looking to close it out here against the Mariners. Landon Knack, who struck out 11 over 9 to win it against Cleveland, can he now do it against the Mariners to win it in the ALDS? Rodriguez flies out. Emerson flies out. Wood grounds out. Nice start. Alec Bohm flies out. Varsho grounds out. Vladdy flies out. 10 innings pitched for Landon Knack. The earned run is going to happen eventually, but no earned runs over 10 innings pitched. Alonso doubles. Yeah, that happens. Pick off pitch, strikeout. Mayo ground out. Montez strikeout. Yes. Bottom of the 2nd. Rushman here against George Kirby, by the way, who's back after getting chased out of Game 1. Rushman singles. Freeland strikes out. Bichette, 2-run home run from the 190 batter. George Kirby getting carved up. 11.12 ERA now. We get to him once again. Will we chase him, though? We'll see. 2-run home run. Shanuel flies out. Doyle grounds out. Top of the 3rd, Cole Young grounds out. Ford strikes out. Rodriguez grounds out. Whoo. Justin Crawford singles. We got to try it as always. Steal 2nd. Yes, sir. Kirby's shaky now. Bohm grounds out. Varsho strikes out. Vlad grounds out, leaving him stranded. Emerson lines out. Wood singles. Pick off pitch. 2-run home run. So it took 12 innings, but Landon Knack finally allows a run. This guy is incredible. 2-run home run to Alonso, and we're tied at 2. Rayleigh walks. Pick off pitch. Double play. Get back into it. There you go. Bottom of the 4th. Rushman singles. Thank you. Freeland flies out. Bichette flies out. Shanuel flies out. Awesome. We're getting contact. Montez ground out. Young strikeout. Ford ground out. There you go, Knack. Back into it. Doyle walks. I'd almost steal, but we can't risk it again. Crawford strikeout. Bohm single. Runners on the corners. Varsho can try a little sac fly. He flies out. Vladdy ground out. Oh my goodness. All right, Julio Rodriguez ground out. Emerson pop up. Wood fly out. Let's go. Bottom of the 6th, Rushman singles. Freeland strikes out. Bichette singles. Runners on the corners. Another chance now for a sac fly. Please, yes. All right, we get 1 run. It might be the difference maker. And Doyle flies out. Knack is getting tired with a 1-run lead here. Alonso flies out. Rayleigh grounds out. Mayo singles. He's getting tired. 1 more. Fielder's choice, let's go. All right, Knack makes it through 7 innings. We'll pull him for the 8th and the 9th. Now, Crawford, pitching change for the Mariners as well. It's Poche coming in. Crawford, leadoff double, thank you. Let's play small ball. Sack bunt. Sack fly. He flies out. Awesome. Vlad flies out. What a waste. All right, we're now going to go to... Where's Santana? Shouldn't he be back by now? We're going to go to... We're going to go to Hudson. He's the setup. We're going to go to Hudson.
Number 52.
Young grounds out. Ford pops up. Rodriguez singles. Pick off pitch, walk. James Wood, walk to load the bases. Oh my, it's late, but I had time to look it up. Crawford is the first J to hit 3 home runs in a playoff game, becoming the 12th player to do it, but 13th time overall. No player has ever hit 4 home runs in a playoff game. Wow. The 13th time and 12th player in MLB history to hit 3 home runs in a playoff game. Bases loaded here. Do we leave it to Hudson? I don't know. Alonso, we got to go for a righty, I guess, for the best chance possible. I'm going to give it to Drew Rasmussen.
For the Blue Jays.
Drew Rasmussen, here's your chance. Bases loaded, up by 1 run. We just need an out. Please, Drew Rasmussen, fly out. Thank goodness. All right, bottom of the 8th. Some guy named, what's his name? Babe Ruth did it twice. Very good. I just picked up 25 yesterday. War Master, welcome to the stream. Haven't figured out who to use for franchise yet. Been playing Diamond Dynasty. I hope that you've been enjoying. Welcome aboard, War Master. All right, bottom of the 8th. Rushman batting 360. He's 3 for 3 on the day. Gregory Santos coming in. Ooh, Rushman 4 for 4 on the day with a solo home run. That puts us up 4-2. Freeland flies out. Bichette singles. He's 3 for 4. Shanuel flies out. Baby? But Tanner Bibby is Baby? Is that what you're saying? Oh, sorry. Baby Ruth. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Baby Ruth. Yeah, that's his name. All right. Bichette on first. Doyle. Yes! Brenton Doyle! I love you! Brenton Doyle, 2-run home run! Data said Diamond Dynasty. That sounds like sweet. Yeah, he hasn't been here in a very long time. 6-2 Jays in the bottom of the 8th. That is a ginormous and huge, humormous home run. Justin Crawford, pitching change, grounds out, and now here we are in the 9th inning. Let's go to, you know what? It's not a high leverage situation yet. Let's give some innings here to Nardi. Nardi was shaky last time out.
Number 43.
4-run cushion in the 9th inning to punch our ticket to the ALCS. Luke Raley flies out. Kobe Mayo strikes out. One more. Montez, yes, and the Blue Jays are through. Off to face the Boston Red Sox. Oh my goodness, the 6th seed Blue Jays, who barely squeaked into the wild card with 85 wins, are off to the ALCS. Oh, Bibby is Bybee. Tanner Bybee? Really? The Blue Jays are through. Rushman, player of the game, going 4 for 4. Landon Knack with a huge win as well. Knack wins in both series clinching games, yes. Revenge is sweet, even if it's 6 years later. Drink that milk. The donation luck comes through again, this time from Mighty Joe. Thank you kindly. And that's a big dub. As we're off to face the Red Sox in a 7-game ALCS. The Dodgers versus the Phillies in the NLCS. The 1-seed Red Sox, who went 101-61, the second winningest team in the league. And the winningest team in the AL. Oh boy, is this going to be tough. Do we keep the lineup like this? Varsho's been struggling. Finally, not all snowflakes for everyone being cold. The pitching, yikes, yeah, has not been super great, aside from Knack and pretty much Skubal. Yeah, the pitching has not been great. Landon Roop in there. Oh, goodness. League leaders. Most hits here in the postseason. To Vlad, really. 11 hits. He pitched against the Jays when he went a couple weeks ago. It's spelt Bibby, but pronounced Bybee. Huh. Most triples, most home runs. Rushman, Crawford, and Guerrero, all with 3 home runs. Wow. RBI, Crawford with 8. Shanuel with 8 runs. Nolan Shanuel, you're a machine, man. I love you. Arbitration next year. How's the batting war? So the pitching war, Knack already at 0.5. Batting war, Doyle at 0.7. Brenton Doyle bat 213 on the year. Rushman also at 0.7. All right, so the Mariners are done. Now we're on to face Boston. Our AL East rivals. Who are they? Up here. Boston Red Sox. Duran leads off. He's 0 for 15. What? James Wood with 3 home runs in the series. I smell a nemesis unless we trade for him. Yeah, I see that. Duran is 0 for 15. Marcel Mayer is like 1 for 6. Rafael Devers, 95 overall. He's doing very well, understandably. Tristan Cassis, who was great for us in the Pirates series. Alex Bregman, Roman Anthony, Christian Campbell, Connor Wong, or is it Wang? Connor Wong. And Willier Abreu. Corey Lee, Johan Rojas, Rafaela, Castro. So the bats don't seem super, super strong, aside from Devers. It must be the pitching here for the Red Sox. Yeah, so Garrett Crochet, 95 overall. Shane McClanahan, 90 overall, both with 0.00 ERA. Cutter Crawford at 85. Luis Garcia with 0.00 ERA at 84. And the Bello himself, Brian Bello, at 82. In relief, Jimenez, Slayton, Doval at an 84. And Josh Hader as their closer, who had 51 saves on the year. Wow. So yeah, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for Game 1 of the 2028 ALCS. Who would have thought that we would have been here? Not me, but let's do it. Game 1, we'll see Skubal on the mound. Absolutely. At Fenway Park for Game 1 of the 7-game series. Few big lefties there. Yes, that's true. So actually, let me back out for a second. Let's make sure our lefty and righty lineup is identical with how they've been doing. Bohm, Varsho, Guerrero. Rushman, Freeland, Bichette. Rushman, Freeland, Bichette. Shanuel, Doyle, Crawford. Shanuel, Doyle, Crawford. Yeah, Shanuel at first, though. Yes. All right, we'll have identical lineups to start. Here for Game 1. Here we go for the quick manage against the Red Sox, who went 101 and 61 at Fenway Park. Skubal on the mound. Bohm leading off. Yes. Let's play ball against Garrett Crochet for the Red Sox. SGF, welcome to the stream. Great timing. It's Game 1 of the ALCS, the semifinal here in the 2028 postseason. Here we go. Bohm singles. Varsho walk. Vladdy single. Bases loaded just like that. Adley Rushman pops up. Freeland, fielder's choice. Bichette fly out. Oh, goodness. Bases loaded. Everyone left stranded. Duran, yes, that makes sense. After we leave everyone stranded with bases loaded, Duran, who was 0 for 15 in the playoffs before this, gets his first hit, and it's a leadoff home run. Yeah. Castro with the single. Devers flies out. Cassis pops up. Anthony, RBI double. Bregman walk. Wong fly out. That was a long inning for Skubal. Shanuel singles. Doyle double play. Crawford double. Bohm line out. So, bottom of the second. Campbell strikeout. Abreu strikeout. Good. Duran strikeout. That's what we want to see. Top of the third now. Dalton Varsho strikes out. Vladdy ground out. Rushman gets on base with a single. Freeland grounds out. Stranded. 5 hits, no runs. They have 2 on 3. Castro strikeout. Devers fly out. Cassis ground out. Top of the fourth. Bo strikes out. Nolan error gets him on first. Brenton fielder's choice. Justin singles. Runners on first and third for Alec, who lines out. Roman Anthony, bottom of the fourth, strikeout. Bregman single. Pick off pitch, fielder's choice. Pick off pitch, fly out. Top of the fifth, Varsho fly out. Guerrero single. Followed by the opponent getting a run. Classic Jays. Yes, classic Jays baseball. I'm not sure what Noble Tiger? Help me out there. Fly out, Freeland ground out. More runners left stranded. 7 hits, no runs. Abreu strikes out. Duran grounds out. Castro singles. Pick off pitch, ground out. Skubal's doing his job here after that first inning.
Now pitching for the Red
Josh Winkowski coming in now. 73 overall. Carve him up. Let's go, Bo. Walk. Shanuel pop up. Doyle single. Runners on first and second for Crawford. Flies out. Bohm, yes. RBI single from Bohm. We finally get one. Varsho ground out. We have 1 run on 9 hits. Cassis, bottom of the 6th, grounds out. Anthony, solo home run. Awesome. They have 3 runs on 6 hits. We have 1 on 9. Bregman fly out. No outs, bases loaded, ending. Oh, with team incapable of getting easy run. Ah, Noble Tiger. I love that. Thank you. I'm going to use that more often. Wong grounds out. Down 3-1 in the top of the 7th. Vlad against Camilo Doval. Vlad grounds out. Rushman grounds out. Freeland pops up, and that's the game, right? Campbell fly out. Abreu fly out. Duran fly out. That's probably it for Skubal now. Bichette strikeout. Shanuel pop up. Doyle solo home run. Thank you. We're back within 1 for Crawford. Jesus Tinoco coming in, 80 overall. Crawford fly out. All right, Screwball did well. Let's rest him. Let's move to 7-game series. Got to be careful. Colossae, here's your chance here. Not for a close, but just for a higher leverage situation. Castro ground out. Devers ground out. Cassis double. Oh yeah, Doyle fan club, absolutely. Anthony ground out. All right, 9th inning, and here we go. Alec Boehm representing the tying run against Josh Hader. Boehm strikes out. Varsho, I can't even trust you, batting 161. Let's go crazy with Matt Wallner. Matt Wallner, get me a hit, baby. He gets on base at least. He walks. The winning run, no, sorry. The tying run is on first, and the go-ahead run is at the plate. Vladdy, double play to end the game. Thanks for nothing. Red Sox win game 1 by a score of 3-2 because that 2-run first inning. Screwball did fine. The bats were totally dead in that one if you lose 3-2. Wasting a Screwball game. And now headed into game 2. Let's just keep on rolling. At Fenway Park, do we go to Knack right away? Or give it to Barrios, who's been struggling? Let's give game 2 to Barrios. Lower leverage. Here we go. Shane McClanahan on the mound. Alec Boehm fly out. Yeah, the game doesn't start in the 2nd inning for Screwball. Varsho walk. He's going to be changed soon. Vladdy single. Thank you. Rushman, thank you. Bases clearing triple. Freeland ground out, Bichette strikeout, we're up 2-0. Duran ground out, Mayer double, Devers strikeout, Casas 2-run home run, another first inning 2-run home run. Great, Barrios has been terrible. Fly out, Shanuel single, Doyle fly out, Crawford double play, Anthony walk, Campbell fly out, Wong fielder's choice, Abreu, I should have pressed pick off again. Ground out. All right, top of the 3rd. Boehm strikeout. Varsho single. Vlad single. Rushman strikeout. Freeland. Yes, bases clearing double. Up 4-2. Then Bichette strikes out. Duran solo home run. The guy has 2 hits. He's like 2 for 20. And both his hits are home runs against us. Mayer grounds out. Devers walks. Cassis walks. Bregman RBI single. Walk. RBI single. Goodbye Barrios. Man, what a joke. Home run, walk, single. You're terrible. And where is Santana? I guess we have to add him back. The game didn't tell us that he was back. Now, Von Costa, get in, baby. Grand slam.
Number 26, Von Costa.
Famous last words, eh? They have 9 runs on 6 hits. We have 4 on 6 hits. All we do is give up home runs. Oh my goodness. Alright, there goes game 2. Change him ASAP.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Let's
number
just
57,
sim the innings.
Drew Rasmussen.
We can't get anything either.
Now pitching for Toronto. Number 52, Ryan Hudson. Now pitching for the
now the offense wakes up and the pitching goes out the window, of course.
Justin Slayton.
4 runs on 9 hits. They have 10 on 10. 1 more hit, 10 more runs. Sorry, 6 more runs.
He's safe.
There you go. Still on base, fly out, ground out, strikeout. Shanuel 1 for 3.
Pitching
Here
for the
we
Red
go.
Sox.
Ground out.
Number 25, Josh.
Error gets him on.
Wins
Steal second,
the
baby.
game.
There you go. Down by 6. Boehm grounds out. Barrios and Screwball blowing it for us. Down 2-0. Now here we go to Knack. I can't even go to Francis. We got to go to Knack. Knack has some of that magic for us, yes. Landon Knack, here we go. Varsho batting 176. Bichette batting 219. Do we try Waters in the lineup? No, we can't take Varsho out, though. He has to just move down. We need him in the outfield. Doyle's going to bat second. Let's go crazy. Doyle and Varsho swap. Here we go. Duran against Knack pops up. Let's go, Landon Knack. We need a masterclass. Fly out. So always the first inning home run. Fly out. Walk. Pop up. Fly out. fly out, ground out, walk, stolen base, ground out. All right, bottom of the second. Freeland ground out. Bichette double. Thank you. Shanuel, runner thrown out on the single. Great. Varsho pop up. Third inning. Abreu fly out. Duran single. Pick off pitch, double play. Thank you. Justin Crawford hit by pitch gets him to first. We got to go crazy. Steal second. Yes. Bohm, bring him in. Ground out. Thank you. RBI single from Brenton Doyle. Now you steal second. I clicked it and nothing happened. Let's not risk it then. Double play. Oh my goodness. All right, we tie the game. Devers strikes out. Cassis single. Bregman double play, thank goodness. Rushman triple. Bring him in, please. Freeland strikeout. Sack fly, no, a walk. Sack fly, thank you. Varsho strikeout. We need every run we can get here. Anthony strikeout. Campbell ground out. Wong pop up. Bottom of the fifth. Drew Watt. Oh, there was an injury. Oh no, Crawford got injured. Now Waters came in. That's why I pressed steal. He got injured stealing. Oh, that was my bad. He got injured stealing. I pressed steal, then went back and then changed to Waters. That's why. I didn't even realize. So Crawford got injured stealing. That's, I guess, my bad then. Bohm singles. Doyle pops up. Vladdy, 2-run home run. Thank you, Vlad. There's a little bit of good news. We need that. Vlad with a 2-run home run. We're up 4-1 in the bottom of the fifth. Rushman flies out. Top of the sixth. Abreu grounds out. Duran ground out. Mayer ground out.
Now
Freeland pitching change. Arrow gets him on first. Bichette strikeout. Shanuel strikeout. Then a pop-up. Pop-up, strikeout, pop-up. Waters.
Now pitching for Boston.
Ground out. Bohm ground out. Doyle strikeout. Ninth inning. Knack, you are crazy. We got to save you. It's a 3-run lead. It's not set in stone, but we need to save you. So, Emmanuel Clase, you're coming in now.
For the Blue Jays.
Clase, ground out, strikeout, double strikeout. Well done. Bottom of the eighth.
Now pitching for
Let's go against Slayton. Thank you, solo home run from Vlad. Rushman ground out, Freeland fly out, Bichette ground out. Let's go for the close. Landon Roop finish it off, baby, with a 5-1 lead. Strikeout, triple, whoa. Pitch, ground out, and walk. Bregman fly out. Pulled groin out for a few days. All right, Vlad making up for that last... Yes. As the Blue Jays win and we have life, now down 2-1 in the series with a 5-1 win. Vlad, player of the game with 2 home runs. And Knack with another win. He is crazy. All right, so Santana, get on the playoff roster, man. Oh, only between series. Okay, Von Casa, we're not playing anymore, that's for sure. Landon Knack, you are crazy. You are crazy. Recent games. Look at these recent games. Look at these. 11 strikeouts, then 4 and 3. I get it. But still, 7 innings or more in each game. Giving up 4 hits or less. Giving up 2 runs or less as well. All quality starts. Incredible. But against 3 different opponents as well. We love this man. All right, 5-1 win. Is Crawford completely out? Yes, he is. So we could play him injured. I don't think we want to do that. So in left field, we bring in Waters or Wallner. Who's the better defense? 83, 95, 78, 83, 99 with the arm. The fielding at 58. It is left field. It's not the end of the world. Are we against a righty? That's going to come down to, if we're against a righty, it's Wallner. If we're against a lefty, it'll be Waters. Okay. So here we go for game 4 of this series. Can we tie it at 2? That would go such a long way. Make it a best of 3 at Rogers Center. And Bowden Francis, I suppose, on the mound. And Matt Wallner's in against a righty. Perfect. All right, here we go. Duran, I was about to say, where is the leadoff home run? And there it is. All right.
First base.
Hit by pitch, nice. Double, ground out, fly out, ground out. Awesome. All right, Bohm flies out. Varsho grounds out. Oh, I forgot to switch Varsho with, what's his name? Doyle. Oh, Vlad single. Rushman, 2-run home run. Thank you, Adley Rushman. He's been heating up. We're up 2-1. Freeland ground out. Here we go. Campbell walk. Fly out, strikeout. Good. Bo pops up. Shanuel pop up, Doyle fly out. Mayer with the leadoff double. Pick off pitch walk. Fly out. Bases clearing double for Roman Anthony. Campbell ground out. 3-2 Red Sox. Wallner line out. Bohm fly out. Varsho walk for Vladdy to ground out. Top of the 4th. Wong solo home run. Goodbye Francis. What's wrong with our starters, man? Oh my goodness.
Now
Jake Bloss, it's only the 4th inning here.
Number 39.
Back-to-back solo home runs. Thank you, Jake Bloss. And then a double, and then a 2-run home run. I'm gonna snap! We give up 3 home runs in the 4th inning. All we do is give up home runs. Every pitcher, every series, no matter what, we give up multiple home runs per inning, per series, per game.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 43, Andrew.
Another single right after that. Nardi came in.
Nardi.
7 runs on 9 hits. They have as many runs as hits every game. Fly out. Single. 2-run home run. Thank you, Bo Bichette. We're within 3. Shanuel solo home run. Thank you. We're within 2. Brenton Doyle strikes out. Wallner strikes out. We're not done yet. Anthony ground out. Campbell strike out. Wong line out. Bottom of the 5th. Bohm ground out. Varsho ground out. I hate you. Vladdy ground out. Top of the 6th. Abreu ground out. Duran, who only hits, let's see, 3 of his 4 hits are home runs. Right? Oh my goodness. Duran hit by pitch. Of course, we're scared of him. Pick off pitch, pop up, walk, fly out. Bottom of the 6th. Let's go. Adley Rushman, pop up. Freeland, fly out. Bichette, ground out. Nardi, one more mistake. Ground out, strike out, ground out. Nice, Andrew Nardi. Shanuel, let's go. We need to get a couple of runs here. Error gets him on first. Brenton Doyle, strikeout. Wallner batting 111. Walks, thank you. Alec Bohm, strikeout. Varsho, here's your moment. Strikeout.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
8th inning. There you go. Hudson gives up the single. Strikeout, fly out, fielder's choice. 2 innings to get 2 runs. We have 5 on 5. 5 runs on 5 hits. Vladdy, come on. Vladdy, line out. Rushman, fly out. Freeland, double. Bo, bring him home. Ground out. 9th inning. Who do we even put? Who has energy here? No one has energy. Yeah, Savage. The first inning he pitches. We're going to lose anyway, so why not? Ground out, error, fielder's choice. Who has error now? By Shen. Always at first base. Fly out. All right, good job, you Savage. Bottom of the 9th, and we need 2 runs. Nolan Shanuel against Josh Hader. A walk to get him on first. Great discipline. Brenton Doyle, we forgot to put you in the 2 spot, maybe for a reason. Here's your chance. He strikes out. Matt Wallner, you're a bum. So let's go crazy with Kirk.
Hitting for the Blue Jays, number
Double
31.
play. Nice. Nothing new for Kirk. Double play. Classic. And we lose 3-2. Francis was horrible. Look at our starting pitchers. Screwball, okay. 3.44 ERA, yeah. Barrios, 11.45. Tiedemann, 81. Francis, 7.5. And then Knack at 1.17. Bloss, 36. Costa was horrible. Oh my goodness. Now here we are. We got to win 3 in a row. Down 3 games to 1. Here against the Red Sox. Varsho, freezing cold. You're out. Doyle, you're going to move up. Freeland, you're going to swap with Shanuel. Yeah. Vlad, Rushman, Shanuel. They're all hot. We'll put them as the 3 there. Toronto Sports for you. Yep, nothing new. Crawford, we need you in. Play injured, I don't care. We need you in. Always choke in the playoffs. Nothing new. Crawford, we need you in. We'll put you in the 9 spot. We need you in. And almost just DH him instead, but we can't afford the errors from Vlad. Worth a shot, yeah. Injured list, out for still 1 to 6 days. Doesn't tell us how it affects his injury, his attributes. So, here we go. Who's on the mound for this one now? Are we back to Screwball at Rogers Center? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Back to Tarek Skubal. All right, Crawford, no. Skip, we're keeping him in. Here we go. Game 5, down 3 games to 1. We got to win 3 in a row. Skubal fly out. At least it's not a home run for the first pitch, but here comes Castro's home run. Here comes Devers' home run. Hey, we made it out of the first inning. Up against Garrett Crochet, of course. Boom, hit by pitch. Happens often enough here. Why is No! I fixed the lineup against righties, but not against lefties. So Varsho's still batting second. Oh, I wanted to put Shanuel up there higher too. Oh. Double play, Vlad. Cassis single. Anthony double play. Bregman strikeout. Rushman single. Freeland 2-run home run. Thank you. So it works out since we didn't move Freeland. Bichette double. Shanuel strikeout. Doyle sack bunt gets him over. Crawford ground out. All right, 2-0 Jays. Top of the third. Wong strikeout. Campbell ground out. Abreu fly out. Let's go, Tarek. This is what we need from you. Bohm strikeout. Varsho single. Really. Vlad fly out. Rushman walk. Runners on first and second for Freeland, who grounds out. Top of the fourth. Duran flies out. Skubal's numbers down to 2.91 ERA, 0.97 whip. Keep it up, buddy. Ground out, pop up. Nice. Bichette ground out. Shanuel single. Doyle fielder's choice. Crawford strikeout. Cassis strikes out. Skubal, look, those numbers keep getting better. Anthony grounds out. Bregman pops up. Alec Bohm strikeout. Varsho single. He's 2 for 3. At least there's that. And Vlad strikes out. Great. Adley Rushman flies out. Top of the 6th inning. Whew, yes, Skubal coming to play. Wong with the ground out. Campbell flies out. Abreu grounds out as well. Will Crochet be pulled? Yes. Joe Jimenez coming in now. Freeland leadoff double. Small ball. Bunt, sack fly, strikeout. Thank you for nothing. Doyle fly out. What a waste. Duran ground out. Castro fly out. Devers ground out. A lot of energy. 1 hit through 7 innings for the Red Sox. Do not tell me we blow this game.
Now pitching for
Crawford strikes out. Boom, solo home run. Thank you. Varsho single, 3 for 4. He has life. Vlad fielder's choice. Rushman pop up. 8th inning. Cassis fly out. Anthony strikeout. Bregman hit by pitch. Then a grounder. We can't afford to pull him. Bottom of the 8th. Freeland. Pitching change. He doubles. He's 3 for 4 now on the day. Bichette strikeout. Shanuel strikeout. Doyle fly out. Thanks for nothing again. I'm going to keep Skubal for the 9th. Here we go. Campbell ground out. Abreu strikeout. Duran ground out. And the Blue Jays have life. A complete game shutout from Tarek Skubal. This is why we signed him in free agency, for the big games like this. 9 innings, no runs, no runs, no walks, 5 strikeouts, only giving up 1 hit over those 9 innings. Complete game shutout. Tarek Skubal, a huge game, probably a career game from him right there. As we have life headed back to Boston for games 6 and hopefully 7. As the Dodgers and the Phillies are off to game 7, we're here in game 6. That's 1 down, now 2 to go. Huge win. Do we keep Varsho in the 2 spot after what he did? Probably. As we'll now see, we got to go back to Knack. I can't even trust Barrios. We're going back to Knack. Unless for Game 7, I'm going Barrios for literally 3 innings. Then maybe Francis or Giuseppe. We'll see. Maybe we'll go to Knack after. We'll see. I don't know. We're going to start with Barrios. Varsho now batting 205. Okay, we'll keep him in. Too risky to let Crawford play? Don't care. This is the playoffs, baby. Leave a like if you haven't already for some good luck. Welcome to all 16 of you watching. Subscribe if you haven't already for all of our live and recorded franchise mode series here on the channel. We're live twice a week. We have episode series, Career Sims. Join the team. We'd love to have you on board. And here we go. Alec Bohm leading off with a strikeout against Shane McClanahan. Dalton Varsho flies out, and Vlad will double. Out on base. Rushman, strikeout. Classic. Duran, leadoff double. Barrios, don't you dare. Oh, don't you dare. You have 83 clutch, don't you dare. Double, single, strikeout, single, fielder's choice. 1 run for the Red Sox. Freeland walks, good. Bichette flies out. Shanuel flies out. Doyle grounds out. Campbell ground out. Wong walks. Pick-off pitch, double play, nice. Justin Crawford fly out. Bohm fly out. Varsho walk for Vladdy, who strikes out. Yeah, where does the doctor know? Is this the EMH? I don't think so. Duran walk, of course. Pick off pitch, single. 2-run score on the double. Fly out, ground out, walk. 2-run score. And that is Barrios' last inning as a Blue Jay, I guess. Why did I go Barrios? I told him just 3 innings and he gives up 5 runs on 6 hits. You're so bad. You are so bad.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Savage strikes him
Number
out. We're down 5-0. 5-0. That might be too much. Strikeout, strikeout, ground out. Strikeout, single for the Red Sox. Line out, walk, fly out. Top of the 5th, Shanuel walk. We're not done yet. Do not go gentle. Doyle strikeout. Crawford fielder's choice. Bohm fielder's choice. You're so bad. Strikeout. Triple. Ground out. Ground out. Thank you. Varsho batting 200. Pop up. Vlad ground out. Rushman strikeout. 1 hit through 6 innings. No passion. Pop up. Line out. Double. Fly out. Top of the 7th for Alex Freeland, who strikes out. Look at these numbers from Shane McClanahan. Bichette ground out. Good showing, be proud data. Merci Eloi. C'est vrai absolument. Pour un 6e match de... C'est quoi le nom en français de ALCS? For the 6th game of the ALCS as the 6th seed wild card, we gotta be proud. But it's a sad way to go out. The pitching just imploded. Strikeout. Well, yeah, it's not done yet. I'm going to Knack. Let's go Knack.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Cassis strikes out. Bregman strikes out.
Landon
Knack strikes out all 3. 3 up, 3 down. Oh my goodness. All right, we have 2 innings, get 5 runs. Crazier things have happened for us. Brenton Doyle starts with you. He has 3 home runs, batting .324. He grounds out. Justin Crawford, 3 home runs, batting .279. Single. We got to try the steal. We got to try it. Yes, gets him to second. Alec Bohm, bring him home. Varsho, yes, okay, a single. Runners on first and third. This is the moment for you now, Vlad. With 5 home runs on the postseason so far. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., yes, RBI single, will take it. RBI single against Joe Jimenez. Adley Rushman, error to load the bases. Error to load the bases, please. Error to load the bases. I'd go in, but then the game's going to change Knack after, so I don't want to do it yet. It's not done yet. Alex Freeman, 1 swing of the bat would tie this game. Alex Freeland, swing. Oh, yes, Alex Freeland! I'm jumping up and down. It's a 5-5 game. Do not go gentle into that good night, Toronto. Adley Rushman, the error gets him on first, and Freeland grand slam. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. How did we finally get one in the biggest moment possible? 5 runs in the 8th, the grand slam to tie this game. The Rookie of the Year ties it, and we're not done yet. Do not dare go gentle. Bo Bichette, pitching change, strikeout, and now we're in the bottom of the 8th. Landon Knack, please, Landon Knack. Ground out, pop up, fly out, and we're in the 9th. We are in the 9th. Nolan Shanuel, line out. Brenton Doe, we just need 1. Ground out. Crawford, error, gets him on first. I'm not going to try stealing. Boom, strikeout. All right. 9th inning. The Red Sox want to walk it off to go to the World Series. They're a walk-off away. 1 swing of the bat away from the World Series. Duran grounds out. Mayer pops up. Devers strikes out. We're off to extras. No runner on second here in the postseason. 10th inning. We're off to extras with Landon Knack. Thanks to Knack and Freeland. Dalton Varsho doubles. Do we play small ball? I'm going to pause here for a sip of water. Do we try the bunt and the sac fly for Varsho on second? Or do we swing with Vlad, Rushman, and Freeland up next? True North, Strong, and Freeland. I love it. We're not done yet. Vlad batting .351, swing away, says Cagney. I'd say swing with the momentum, says Eloi. 2 votes for swing. The small ball is never a guarantee either. Oddman says swing. All right, we're going to go for the swing. Vladdy Jr. Swing that bat. Error gets him on first. Now, what do we do with the Rushman? He's batting. Okay, now next question. Controller down again. Adley Rushman is batting .327, but he's 0 for 4 on the day. Does he swing, or do we try to bunt Varsho over to third and then see what happens with Freeland, who we would definitely swing with after his grand slam? We'll definitely swing with Freeland, but do we try the bunt? Well, actually, no. We might try. Yeah, we could try the swing, and then the sac fly would be Bichette who tries it. Edouard says swing. Matthew says swing. 0 outs. Maybe give the bunt a shot here, says Cagney. Oddman says bunt. 2-2. Do we have a tiebreaker here for the 15-14 watching? 2 say swing, 2 say bunt. Any other votes here? This is a big AGM decision. This is why I send you all your checks in the mail. This is why I pay you all the big bucks. With Adley Rushman. Matthew says bunt. Mighty Joe says swing. We're back to a 3-3 tie. Any other tiebreakers? For anyone else watching, that's 6 votes. That means there's 8 of you out there. Someone give me a vote. 3-3 between the swings and the bunts. I'm going to wait a few more seconds. James says swing. Thank you, James. I'll leave it for about 10 more seconds. Right now, we're swinging. James with the go-ahead vote. Go for the homer, says Matthew. Yeah. Who already put the... Actually, changing the vote from bunt to swing, Matthew says there. All right, we're going to swing. Adley Rushman with runners on first and second, batting .327 but 0 for 4 on the day. Rushman, swing! Yes! RBI single! Yes! Adley Clutchman! Yes, Mighty Joe! Adley Clutchman with the RBI single! Oh, all right, now the next question. Do we swing again with Freeland? Or now is the time that we try the sac fly to just try a guarantee to bring in Vlad, and then we'll swing with Bichette or Shanuel? Do we swing again with Freeland, or is now the time that we say, okay, we got our run, now let's try for one more? Huge run from Rushman, who's now 1 for 5 today. Sack says odd man. Sack never goes my way, says Cagney. Yeah, we didn't get it the last couple times. Sack says Mighty Joe. All right, I'm going to try. Let's go for it. Sack fly, strikeout. All right, it didn't work. So now we're done. We're not doing it anymore. We could do it one. Bichette's 0 for 4. I don't think I trust him. Yeah. Sack fly. Quinn Priester's up. Sack fly, thank you. Gets him in. And Shanuel single. Doyle fielder's choice. All right, it was a 2-run 10th. A 2-run 10th. Up 7-5. Landon Knack is staying in to finish it off against Cassis, Bregman, and Anthony. Please get us to Game 7. Cassis grounds out. Bregman grounds out. Anthony pops up. Landon Knack, I love you. Can you believe this, ladies and gentlemen? From down 5-0. Believe. The Blue Jays win 7-5. Thanks to that 5-run 5th inning, the Freeland grand slam, and then cannot be overstated as well, or understated after, either, whatever the word is. Landon Knack coming in for what, 3 innings? 4 innings, striking out 4, giving up no hits and no runs. That's huge. That's a huge consideration as well. Oh my goodness, we're off to Game 7. We are off to Game 7. Crawford is fully healthy as well. Do I keep Varsho there? No, I think we're going to switch it everywhere. Sorry. Like that. Yes. And then Freeland and Shanuel. I'm going to keep it like that for lefties and righties, actually. Off to Game 7 as the Phillies beat the Dodgers in Game 7. If we face the Phillies, it would be Crawford versus Santander. That would be crazy. What a game. Win or lose, what a Game 6, and what a rally from down 3-1. Game 7 here in Boston. Who's on the mound is the big question now. Whatever happens, it's been a great run. We got to give it to this team. What a run it's been for the 6th seed wild card at Fenway Park. Skubal on the mound, I would have to think, eh? Do we go Skubal or do we go back to Knack? Or maybe we go to Knack if Skubal struggles? Probably that's what I think we do. Skubal and then go to Knack if we have to. Yeah, Skubal was incredible last game. So that's going to be it. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 7. 1 win away from the World Series. Our first since winning the World Series 32 years ago. Yes.
Let's play ball.
All right, here we go. Against Cutter Crawford, the 85 overall, starting for the Red Sox. Alec Bohm leadoff single. Doyle double play. Guerrero ground out. Great. Here's Duran's home run. No, he grounds out. Castro fly out. Devers walk. Cassis fielder's choice. All right, second inning. Rushman fly out. Shanuel single. Bichette fly out. Freeland fly out. Bottom of the second. Roman Anthony flies out. Bregman pop up. Wong ground out. Top of the third. Varsho pop up. Crawford single. Steal second. Caught stealing. Ground out from Bohm. Wouldn't have worked out anyways. Campbell ground out. Abreu ground out. Duran strikeout. There you go. Brenton Doyle grounds out. Vladdy error gets him on first. Rushman single. Runners on the corners for Nolan Shanuel, who strikes out. Bo Bichette batting .213. He walks to load the bases. Alex Freeland, he saw a grand slam last game, but he strikes out. All right, Willie Castro strikes out. Devers grounds out. Cassis walks. First person on base all game. Anthony, and caught stealing. Great. All right. Top of the fifth. Varsho ground out. Crawford error gets him on first. Try to steal a second time. Yes, this time he gets it. Bohm fly out. Doyle strikeout. Bottom of the fifth. Anthony strikeout. Bregman strikeout. Wong ground out. Skubal is giving us every opportunity. We gotta get a run. Vlad line out. Rushman single. Let's go. Shanuel fly out. Bichette ground out. Squandering it. Let's go. Campbell fly out. Abreu walk. Pick off pitch. Double play. Let's go. Freeland. Jesus Tinoco coming in. We got to carve these guys up. Freeland walks. Good. Varsho singles. Runners on the corners. Crawford swing, then Bohm sack fly. Swing. Yes! Single to bring him in. Runners on the corners again. Bohm strikeout. Doyle, I'm going for the sack fly. Yes, it works. 2 runs now. And then Vladdy singles. Rushman. Pitching change. Strikeout. Bottom of the 7th. Up 2-0. Big 7th inning there. Castro pop-up. Devers strikeout. Cassis ground out. Don't anyone say anything. Shanuel single. Bichette single. Freeland strikeout. Varsho strikeout. And Crawford against Winkowski ground out. Bases left stranded. Runners left stranded. Bottom of the 8th. Anthony walks. Pick off pitch. Sack bunt gets him over to second. Pick off pitch, strikeout. One more strikeout again! Oh my goodness, we're up 2-0 in the 9th inning. 1 inning away, 3 outs away from the World Series. Bohm strikes out. Doyle walks. Steals second? Yes. Vladdy pops up. Rushman brings him in on the RBI single. Let's go. Shanuel against Joe Jimenez. Walks. Bichette flies out. Okay. I'm not going to say anything, but this has never happened to me, ever, in MLB The Show. 18, 19, did I play 20? I forget. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Skubal. Strikeout. Single. No! The no-hitter is broken up after 8 1/3 innings. Strikeout, then a single. But hold on, it's not done yet. Here we go. Up by 3 with 2 outs to go. Castro strikeout. 1 out away. 1 out away. Oh boy. We were down 5-0 in Game 6. And we're now 1 out away from the World Series. It would be the first World Series since the World Series championship in 1993. 32 years, sorry, 30... How many years ago? Yeah, 32 years ago, right? Wait, what year is it? It's 2028? Hold on, so 1993, 03, 13, 23, 24, yeah, 35. Why did I say 32? In my tweet, I said 32. Why did I say 32? Yeah, of course, it's 35. I must have forgot what... Oh, it's because I was looking at the real-world Blue Jays. It's been 32 years for them if they don't make it this year in 2025. That's what I was looking at. 35. Sorry, my bad. Anyways, 1 out away. So I'm dragging this out. Here we go. Rafa, you want to go into the game? All right, let's go into the game. Yes, there's 32 at the start. Yes, yes, yes. We'll go in to watch this. Oh, but is the game going to pull him? Good, it won't. Sorry. All right, here we go. 1 out away. Android stats, drive mount touch. Yeah, perspiration leakage. Exactly. Here we go. Swung on right away. That gets down. And all right, we're going to stop. Let me just make sure they don't pull Scooball.
First and second with 2 outs.
Wait, I left a bit. Did we come back? Yes! And welcome, RV. We came back, and now here we are in Game 7. Here we go. The tying run at the plate. Up 3-0. We just need 1 out. Scooball at 101 pitches. Force him in for a strike. Game 7 up 3-0. 1 out away from the World Series. Our first in 35 years. The game would have pulled him there, I think, yeah. Swing and a miss on the four seam. 0-2 now. Scooball couldn't get the no-hitter. You have 2 hits in the 9th inning. He was so close. But can he get the complete game shutout? Scooball, the delivery. And the Blue Jays are off to the World Series! The 6th seed wildcard 85-win Blue Jays have come back from down 3-1 to defeat the 100-win first seed Red Sox in 7 games. The Blue Jays are the 2028 AL champs for the first time in 35 years and off to the World Series. Mark, get in here, man. Welcome to the stream. Incredible series. No matter what happens, what a series. And now we're off to face the Phillies. Is that who they beat in 1993? Is that what RV was saying before, the 1993 rematch? Yes. A rematch 35 years later. Create Joe Carter to walk it off on the Phillies again. That's what we'd have to do, huh? Thank you, Mark. Much love. Wow, wow, wow. Does it show us anything here? No, just going through the same screen 3 times. Okay. Tarek Scooball, 9 innings, striking out 10, walking 4, giving up just 2 hits. Crawford 2 for 4, Rushman 3 for 5. What a game. What a game. Out hitting 11-2. They had 2 errors as well. What a resilient team. Could it be, ladies and gentlemen, could it be playing the Phillies for the World Series? Wow. I'm not going to be able to record the Islanders tonight. I got to go to bed after this. Not bed, but I got to relax after this. Wow. How are we here? I don't know. But we're here. Bohm 254. Doyle 275. Vlad 333 with 5 home runs. Rushman 364. Shanuel 364. Bichette 220. Let's go Bronco. Freeland 273. Varsho 231. 2 complete game shutouts for Scooball against Boston. I believe so, right? Crawford 306. And the bench, whatever. As Tarek Scooball had 2 complete game shutouts against the Red Sox in this series. Wow. Currently at a 1.73 ERA. Look at Scooball and Knack. Between the 2 of them, what's that? 57 strikeouts and like 1.5 ERA and like 0.6 whip. That is incredible. So let's make sure we have the right rotation for us. Brios has been terrible. Tiedemann, I can barely trust him again. 2 complete game shutouts in 4 days. Rotation might be actually something like this. Hard to trust anybody but the big dogs. And now we're between series, finally. So, Von Costa, get out of here. Dennis Santana, get in. Von Costa, get out. Prime Bumgarner stuff. Yeah, that's true. As Santana can go there in the setup. All right. Now, the Philadelphia Phillies, we know them well. We made a big trade with them earlier on in the season, which saw them get Anthony Santander, who currently is batting .239 with 4 home runs. On the year, he ended with 36. Still a good power guy. He'll get his chance. Only bat .210 in the end, but did better in Philadelphia. They also got Owen Casey, who's batting .216 right now. On the year, he bat .203. Yeah, that's why we had to trade him. So back to the top of Trey Turner, 34-year-old Trey Turner batting .314. Ahmed Rosario, .279. Bryce Harper batting .375 as a 97 overall, 35 years old. Tony's there. Jackson Merrill, .364. Brian Reynolds, Data 782 Hall of Fame nominee Brian Reynolds. Wow. Owen Casey, Eduardo Tate, and Cabrian Hayes there for the defense. Max Kepler, Dante Nori, Ozzie Albies, 86 overall. Wow, on the bench. Why, I wonder. And Rafael Marcan, Alan Roden. Yeah, lineups, a scary lineup for the Phillies. And they're pitching Christopher Sanchez, 99 overall. Not Sixto Sanchez, right? Christopher Sanchez. Yeah, 88 overall. Andrew Painter, 83. Clay Holmes, 81. Chase McDermott, 79. Mick Abel, 76. Hasn't pitched yet. Yeah, not the craziest pitching here. Kerkering, their closer. Yeah, not the craziest pitching, I gotta say. Bowlen and Gibson Long have both been good. Very good pitching. Don't get me wrong. Sanchez and Painter are both doing very well. But it's not like they have anyone who's a 90 with like 1 point something ERA. Still, Christopher Sanchez is definitely the guy for the Phillies right now. So it's a big rematch, not a rematch, but a big rivalry here between, what's his name? Crawford versus Santander and Casey. Yes, Casey, former J. The 1993 World Series rematch 35 years later. Here we go in Philadelphia for Game 1. After rallying back against the Red Sox, momentum in our favor against the 89 and 73 Phillies. Here we go at Citizens Bank Park. Screwball's still tired, so Landon Knack will start Game 1. And here we go. Knack on the mound, Blue Jays baseball, World Series action. Let's get started. Leave that like if you haven't already for some good luck, and here we go. Bohm with the leadoff single. Welcome to the World Series. Doyle double play. Great. Cagney sent a little luck our way. Hold on a second. Let me pull this up. Cagney notorious for the donation luck. Let's hope it does something again. Cagney for luck and someone's hors d'oeuvres at the wedding. Thank you. 1260 from Cagney. Much appreciated, my friend. It's not the amount, it's the sentiment. The Dono luck has worked 2 for 2 from Cagney. Let's hope it goes 3 for 3. And Mighty Joe's earlier is going to be helpful for us as well. Donating through the PayPal link in the description gets you twice as many entries for a raffle for a created player. If you do it through YouTube, that's very much appreciated as well, but they do take more of a cut, so I prefer the PayPal link if possible. All right, Vladdy now, bases empty, grounds out, and that's the first inning. Trey Turner flies out. I wonder, did the Phillies fly out? Did the Phillies win any World Series here? No, they haven't won the World Series in this franchise mode. All right, Harper grounds out. Here we go. Rushman fly out, Freeland single, Bichette fly out, Shanuel line out. Tony, the former Blue Jay, flies out. Merrill strikes out. Reynolds will walk for Owen Casey, the former Jay, who walks. Eduardo Tate ground out. Varsho grounds out. Crawford, the former Philly, grounds out as well. Bohm singles. He's 2 for 2. Doyle flies out, leaving him stranded. Bottom of the third. Hayes will single.
He's safe.
Turner sack bunt pushes him over. All right. Rosario fly out. Harper fly out. Odd decision. Vladdy ground out. Rushman fly out. And then a walk from Freeland. Get him on base. Bichette fly out. Bottom of the fourth. Tony, error, gets him on first. That is an error by Crawford. Feeling the pressure from his old fans yelling at him there from the seats there in the outfield. Merrill single. Oh boy. Reynolds runner thrown out on the single. Thank you. I wonder who got him out. That was Varsho throwing out Tony at home plate. Runners on first and second for Casey. Fielder's choice. Tate will walk to load the bases. Cabrian Hayes fly out. Thank goodness. This game remains scoreless. Shanuel strikeout. Varsho ground out. Crawford error gets him on first. Steal second. Thank you. Bohm ground out. Bottom of the fifth now. Turner pops up. Rosario line out. Harper solo home run. The first run that Knack has given up in a very long time. Oh, yeah, and it's back-to-back solo home runs. Merrill grounds out. 2-0. Doyle flies out. Vlad hit by pitch. Come on, we got to break through Sanchez with his 1.8 ERA. Rushman walks. Runners on first and second for Freeland. Yes! An RBI double, which brings in 1. But then Rushman thrown out at home. So that gets 1 run in, plus Freeland on second for Bichette, who's grounds out. Knack is tired. Time to pull him. We're going to go Clase here in mid-relief. Reynolds solo home run. This is why we can't trust you, you bum. Walk, pop up, stolen base, walk, ground out. And let's go to Santana for his postseason debut. Dennis Santana goes up for walk, and then a ground out. Great. All right, we're down 3-1. 2-run deficit. Shanuel strikeout. Varsho flyout. Crawford ground out. Christopher Sanchez is just dealing. Tony doubles, of course, 2 for 4 on the day. Merrill RBI double, Reynolds pop up, and RBI double. 3 doubles by Santana.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Hudson, 4 doubles this inning, then a single, then a strikeout. Great. Let's go to Nardi. Stolen base, fly out. 3-run 7th, so we give up 6 runs in 3 innings after 4 scoreless innings, and we're going to lose this one. Fly out, ground out. Ground out, of course. Fly out, pop up, walk, fly out. Rushman, you know what? He's 0 for 2. So let's get Kirk in at bat. Get the bad performances out now. Good. Kirk, error gets him on first. Freeland's 2 for 2. Double play. Thanks for nothing. And Bichette, let's give Namala his first career postseason at bat. He grounds out. Tony, of course, player of the game. Former Blue Jay player of the game. Knack gets the loss, but it wasn't his fault. Out on base. Tell me about it. There you go, Mark. Don't forget out on base. Always a classic. All right. Is Scooball ready to go for Game 2 now? After 2 complete game shutouts in 4 days against the Red Sox. He's still tired. We're going to give a chance to Barrios to redeem himself. If not, then that's it. It might be his last... Despite his best season, it might be his last innings as a Blue Jay if he can't put it together here. Bohm has been cold. Bichette's been freezing. Crawford, is the luck of the 9 spot done? Time to move him up to the 2 spot? Maybe. Freeland in the 6, maybe? Bichette, Doyle, Varsho. Let's try that.
Play ball.
All right, let's play ball here against Andrew Painter for Game 2 of the 2028 World Series. Bohm grounds out. Crawford pops up. Vlad doubles for Rushman to ground out. Turner single. Pick off, pitch, pop up. Harper single. Pick off, pitch, fly out. Merrill ground out. All right, make it out of the first. Shanuel grounds out. Freeland with a double. Bo, there you go. RBI single from Bo. Doyle strikes out. Varsho single, thank you. First and second with 2 outs for Bohm. 3-run homer! Alec Bohm puts us up 4-0. This is the Blue Jays team we need to see. These are the bats we need to see life from. Crawford strikes out. We're up 4-0. All right, here we go. Reynolds flies out. Casey flies out. Tate singles. Pick off, pitch, strikeout. Good, Barrios. Vlad lines out. Rushman will walk for Shanuel to single. Now Freeland, 3-run homer. Thank you! Alex Freeland, 2 for 2 on the day. 7-0 Jays. And then already chasing Painter. Now Gibson Long comes in. Gibson Long. Bichette walks. Doyle strikes out. Varsho, 2-run homer. Our 3rd home run of the game. These are the Blue Jays we remember. And then a solo home run. Keep them coming. Crawford doubles. Vlad fly out. 10-0 through 3 innings. Turner ground out. Single, strikeout. Come on, Barrios. Here's your chance to have a lot of breathing room. Walk, single, strikeout, double play. Walk, fielder's choice. Just save some for Game 3, yeah. Single, sack bunt, fly out. Brenton Doyle, who Mark is not happy with. He singles. There you go. Even, let's go steal second. There you go. Mark's happy now. Varsho strikeout. Bohm ground out. Crawford strikeout. Great. Bottom of the 5th. Rosario fly out. Harper ground out. Santander ground out. All right, Barrios. Good redemption for yourself a little bit there. RBI double from Shanuel. Freeland strikes out. Bichette grounds out. Barrios, that's enough. Let's save your energy. Let's go to... You know what, Ricky Tiedemann, you only had... You imploded the one chance you had. So now let's see what happens with an 11-run cushion. Fly out, double, fly out, fly out. All right. Strikeout for Doyle, walk for Varsho, double play. Hayes grounds out, Turner flies out, Rosario flies out. Top of the 8th, Crawford fly out, Vlad walk, Rushman fly out, Shanuel fielder's choice. Harper grounds out, Santander flies out, and Merrill strikes out as well. Solid game from Brios, yes. Top of the 9th, Freeland flies out, Bichette singles. Do we give it to Doyle? No, let's try a pinch hit here. Let's give a chance to Wallner. Matt Wallner singles, nice. Runners on first and second for Dalton Varsho, who strikes out. Bohm walks to load the bases. Justin Crawford, 3 runs scored on the bases clearing triple. 14-0 for the Jays. What an outing tonight. What an outing. Bases clearing triple from Justin Crawford against his old team. Vladdy grounds out, and that'll be the game. Who can end it off here? Roop, let's just... I know it's not a... We might need him next game, though. Yeah, let's save the energy. We'll go Bloss, who's been really bad. Ground out, walk. Fielder's choice. Bring the numbers down a little bit. Alec Bohm, player of the game, 2 for 5, 3 runs, 2 homers, 4 RBIs, and a walk. As we win 14-0 in Philadelphia to tie the series at 1, make it a best of 5. Oh boy, we have life. We have life here in the World Series, ladies and gentlemen. Game 3 now at Rogers Center, the first game World Series game in Toronto in 35 years. With Tarek, yeah, we gotta go back to Scooball now for Game 3 on the mound. Here we go, with Scooball ready to keep on dealing. Turner grounds out, Merrill fly out, Harper fly out. Great start. Ground out, single, fielder's choice. Phillies with a leadoff double there. Pop up, fly out, RBI single from Hayes, and then a strikeout as Santander gets one in front of his old fans. Shanuel strikes out, Bichette grounds out, Freeland with a double for Varsho, error on first for Crawford, strikeout. Tate single, Turner strikeout, Merrill double play. Bohm single, nice. Doyle strikeout though. Vlad line out, Rushman pop up. 14-0 ties biggest blowout in World Series history. Wow! We just needed one more. Harper fly out, Tony ground out, Albies ground out. Shanuel with the single now to lead off the in the bottom of the 4th inning. Bo fielder's choice, Freeland fly out, 18-4 for the 36 Yankees. Wow, so almost 100 years later. Varsho strikeout. All right, top of the 5th, Reynolds grounds out. Hayes strikeout, Casey walk, pick off pitch, pop up. Bottom of the 5th, no runs on 4 hits. Crawford singles, steals second, yes. Bohm bring him in, RBI double from Alec Bohm. Doyle strikes out, Vladdy strikes out, Rushman strikes out. There you go. 3 straight strikeouts. What a joke. Some run support, please. After 14-0 last game, 1-1. Turner pops up, Merrill grounds out, Harper flies out. Shanuel pop up, Bichette double. Let's go Freeland! Fly out, Varsho pop up. Tony strikeout, Albies ground out, Reynolds with the single. Pick off pitch, pop up. Bottom of the 7th, Clay Holmes gets pulled for Jeff Rangel now. Justin Crawford leadoff double. Bring him in, let's go. We got it. I think this is a small ball moment. Bohm, error. Okay, thank you. Let's bunt over those guys to second and third. Vladdy, sack fly, bring him in, and Rushman fly out. All right, 2-1 lead in a game like this, small ball. Casey ground out, Tate single, pick off pitch, fly out, Merrill line out. Bottom of the 8th with a one-run lead now. Shanuel ground out, Bichette line out, Freeland ground out. 9th inning. Do we give Scooball another complete game, his 3rd consecutive straight game? Or do we go to Roop? I'll put the controller down and get a sip here as I allow the AGMs to think about that one. Whew. Three outs away from leading the World Series, 2-1. What's up in the NHL right now? Let me see this. If we need him later in the series, now's the time to pull him. No. Not sure one inning would make that much of a difference, but it's a consideration for sure. Hurricanes and Capitals tied at 1 through 2 periods. Very good. Stars coming up soon. Can't wait for that one. Stars might be my Cup favorites. I know I kind of bashed them in my Stanley Cup playoffs preview. But that was because I thought Heiskanen and Robertson weren't going to be there and the Avs would walk all over them. But now, knowing what we know with the health that we're seeing, I think the Stars are the Stanley Cup favorites for me. Screwball has been trustworthy, says Hobbsy. All right, 9th inning, here we go. Bryce Harper grounds out. Tony with the single. Pick off, pitch for Albies. Oh, they have a pinch runner. Pick off, pitch, strikeout. Reynolds. Ooh, stolen base. Reynolds. Yes! Screwball with the complete game victory. And the Blue Jays are up 2-1 in the World Series. Screwball gives up only 6 hits and 1 run, striking out 6 over 9 innings. His 3rd consecutive complete game. That has to be the first since like the 1920s. That's crazy when they used to do those every day. Whoo, boy, up 2-1, a huge victory in a tight 2-1 game after winning 14-0. We're up 2-1 through 3 games. Game 4 now back in Toronto at the Rogers Center. We're staying at home. And now we're looking to... Do we go Barrios or Francis? Barrios did better most recently, but Francis has done better overall. What happened in the 1993 Game 4? Oh no. Let's hope that's not going to be the same. Mark says Francis. Cagney says that's a tough one. Yes, indeed it is. Indeed it is. Hold on a sec here. Control use a little bit of life. Jays won 15-14 that game? Wow. Cagney saying I'd go Francis. Brios doesn't have the full energy, true. If Francis struggled, we would go to Knack or Barrios, probably. As we'll be facing Chase McDermott, it looks like. 79 overall. Okay, let's need the controller to charge for 2 seconds. Give it a little bit of life. Alright, Bowden Francis on the mound. Oops, sorry. Brenton Doyle's been cold, but we're going to keep him in the 2 spot for now. Bo's been cold as well. Freeland's been hot. Now, okay, we're back against a righty. That's why. So, we've got to change it back. Sorry. Our righty and lefty lineup was different. Oh, no, I just changed it for 1 game. All right, hold on. Crawford back to the 2. Rushman, Shanuel. Who did we... How was it... How was their last game? Let me go back to last game. It was... Hold on. It was Bohm. No, it was Doyle in the 2. Oh, it was like that. But anyways, he's been too cold. We gotta make some changes. Doyle's gonna move down. Even Bichette's gonna go in the 9 almost. Freeland's gotta move up. No, I don't want too much weakness in the bottom. We'll just put Crawford in the 2 spot. That'll be my 1 change there. Just Crawford and Doyle are going to swap back, all right? Here we go. With Francis on the mound for Game 4, up 2-1 here at Rogers Center. Sorry. And here we go. Trey Turner leading off against Francis with a single. Love to see it. Rosario fielder's choice. Harper walk. Tony strikeout. Merrill ground out. Thank goodness. Bohm singles. Crawford sack bunt. Okay. Vlad grounds out. Rushman walks. Shanuel now with the runners on first and second. He flies out. Reynolds strikeout. Casey defensive substitution. Oh no. That's an injury for... Oh no. It's Francis. Francis out with an injury as Ricky Tiedemann now comes in. I want to get him out. Oh no, Francis is injured. Ay, ay, ay. Casey flies out. Tate strikes out. Ay, ay, ay. Does that mean we go back to Barrios? I don't know. Or do we need to keep him now? We have less starters. That's true. Bichette gets on first with a single. Freeland fielder's choice. Varsho, there you go. RBI double from Varsho. Doyle strikes out. Bohm single. Runners in the corners for Crawford, who grounds out. Tiedemann, I'll give him 1 mistake. And there it is. That 1 single mistake was that. Let's go to Savage.
For the Blue Jays, number 46.
What? Come on! Ground out, double, goodbye. Bloss. We need some long relief guys. We need to save our starters if Francis is out long term. Strikeout, ground out. Alright, we're down 2-1. Vladdy pop up. Rushman fly out. Shanuel strikeout. Top of the 4th. Reynolds flies out. Casey singles. Everyone gets a home run. That's the theme of this episode. Remember the title, Salvation, to save this Blue Jays team 35 years later. Come on, boys, we're close. Tate with the walk. Hayes, RBI single. Goodbye, Jake Bloss. In comes Santana, I suppose. Stolen base. All right, this game's over. We tried to go by committee, and it just fell apart. Strikeout, single, walk. Fielder's choice, runners on the corners. Strikeout. Ground out, double, goodbye. Bullpen has been... Yeah, we're going through everybody here. Time for Rasmussen. Ground out, ground out. All right, down by 4.
Now pitching for
Fly out, ground out, fly out. And we can't get anything going ourselves. Ground out, single, line out. Shanuel walks. Bichette, fielder's choice. Freeland, there you go. RBI double. Varsho strikes out. Doyle walks for Bohm. Strikeout. Down by 3. Tony fly out. Merrill strikeout. Reynolds pop up. All right, now Rasmussen is finally doing well.
Now pitching for Philadelphia.
Against Trevor McGill. Here he goes. Crawford fly out. Vlad solo home run. Thank you. We're down by 2. Rushman strikeout. Shanuel walk for Bichette to strike out. Casey ground out. Tate single. Hayes walk. Turner. There you go. RBI doubled. Runner thrown out. He's 4 for 5. And strikeout.
Now pitching for Philadelphia.
Bottom of the 8th. Strikeout. Single. Out on base. Caught stealing. And let's just give an inning to Clase for fun. Pop up, single, pop up, stolen base from Tony, yeah, and pop up. All right, here we go, down by 3. Bohm against Kirkering, gets on base, single. Justin Crawford 0 for 3 today, flies out. Then Vladimir Guerrero Jr. strikes out, and Rushman single. Okay, runners on first and second. Nolan Shanuel represents the tying run. It wouldn't be impossible. Nolan Shanuel, fielder's choice, and Francis, torn finger ligament, out for 1 to 2 months. Goodbye. What is this? No, what is this? I said to replace the player, and it brings me to this screen where I can't do anything. No! Why do these games always have to have these glitches in them? Why? It says replace player. I thought we could just replace and move on. No, I had to press continue. Now what? Now what am I going to do? I hate these games so much. If I stop the game, can I pause the broadcast? Hey, I'm risking things. If I pause, I'm probably gonna stop the stream if I do that. I'm pressing every button here. Try to just go to the PS5 menu, then back in. Video is paused, broadcast only. Yeah, nothing happening. No, close game would probably end the stream. What a joke of a glitch. I don't know how much is saved. I really don't know how much is saved. Okay, this is how it's going to work. I'm going to pause the stream and restart the game. If that ends the stream, then I'm going to restart the stream. No. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to pause the stream and restart the game. I'm then going to go into franchise mode. And if the game has been saved somewhat recently, I'm going to restart the stream. If the game has not been saved at all, and we restart at the beginning of the postseason, I am not restarting the stream. And it's going to be, we're going to have to work out something for next episode. So I'm not going to redo the whole postseason now tonight. It's already been 2 hours. So, if I don't go live again, it's because the autosave wasn't good, and I'll tell you in the Discord server. But maybe I don't even need to end the stream. I'm just going to pause it. Maybe it's going to end. But if we come back on stream, it's because there's an autosave that is recent enough. All right? So that's going to be what I try. I'm going to pause the stream, and hopefully it works. All right? See you on the other side.